Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Half Corners Dynasty here on Twitch and YouTube. As last episode, we managed to make a clutch victory come from behind after we blew the lead in the middle of the game. And thankfully, we got a nice clutch home run from rookie Snack Biggs in the top of the ninth to put us ahead for good. And we ended up beating the Moonstars for the second time this season, this time by a score of 9-7. Today, we will be taking on the Wild Pigs in a double-header scenario. We're going to be facing their ace, Whiffs. Is that Whiff Smessen? Yeah, and then we got West Yogurt. Now, I believe Yogurt is their actual ace, so Smessen is their 4, so they are on the same games as we are. So they're on games 12 and 13. So we're going to have aces battle in the second day of game of the doubleheader. They're both going to be on the road, so this is going to be a tough matchup, but hopefully we can keep their bats quiet like we did back in game 1 the first time around, where we beat them 18-3. Granted, I was playing on a much more forgiving difficulty than I am now, so we'll see. But I forgot to do this last episode. I forgot to check the standings to see how things are going to shake out here before game 1. So let's have a look at our player development things here. Belter got some fielding. Well, that's good. He needs it. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. This man cannot field. Cameron Blacksmith replaces Tugboat Thomas. Okay, the Platypi are trying to make a push here. Messiah has a new training opportunity. All right, I like that. Carno Cruz finally gets signed at $2.1 million a year. He's going to replace Meggy Meggles on the grappler, so they add an extra starter for a reliever just like we did. We got rid of our closer and added an extra starter. Rump Everbright loses more velocity. Helena Bigby got replaced by Jackson McDonald. So McDonald has finally signed the best overall free agent. $17.7 million. That is a $12 million deficit. The Buzzards just got themselves a special player. So let's see if they can translate that into a playoff push. Because last I checked, they weren't doing too well. Then again, that was a couple games ago. I wasn't really paying attention. Hex Stewart replaces Norton Pickle on the Crocodons. So they're also making a push here. All right. That's thankfully the Crocodons aren't in our division. So I thought this was my custom franchise for a moment. Crocodons and Platypi are both in my division in those cases. Neither of them are in the division this time. Grapplers aren't in our division either. So thank God those were all teams out of our division. I ain't got to worry about it. What's Digman down to? Digman is down to 5-4. I might pick her up for that. I might. Let's see. What's Randy Man at? Randy Man is at 4.3 million. Then again, he is 2 years older. I think I'm going to wait for her to drop under 5.3. So let's see. That would put her... Yeah. She's better in pretty much every category except contact. She has more power than him, just barely. She's a little bit faster. She's got much higher fielding and much higher arm as well. So I'm going to wait one more game. I might sign her before the second game of the doubleheader. Might. We'll see if she's still available. All right, anyway, let's sim these games for the computer and see how things shake out. All right. Buzzards win after signing McDonald in his first game. Okay, they're 4-8 now. Grapplers win after making their move 6-3. They're now 6-6. Buzzards playing the Crocs again. Croc get revenge this time, 13-7 in a slugfest. Heaters and Grapplers. Grapplers can't make it 2 in a row. Heaters take the win. Nemesis and Overdogs. Ooh, this is an upset waiting to happen. Yep, Overdogs beat the Nemesis. And now they're going at it again here, back-to-back games, and Overdogs win 9-8. They win in extras. So now they're 6-8. They tied for third. I didn't even see who won that. I think the Moose won. Yep. Moonstars bounce back to beat the Sawteeth. And then they beat them again, so they win 2 in a row. Jump up to 6-8. Now they're going for 3 in a row against the Sirloins, but the Sirloins power back to take the win 6-5. All right. So let's look at the standings here. Moose win. They keep pace with us. We still have a half-game lead on them. Freebooters lose. Actually, Freebooters didn't even play, so they're 1 game back. Wild Pigs didn't play because they're playing us 2 games in a row. So this is going to be division standings worthy. And then the Herbivores, they're 4-9. They're pretty much out of the playoff hunt at this point. They played 13 games. They have no chance of finishing above 500, or even at 500 for that matter. So they are out of playoff contention. It's a 4-team race for our division. Boss division, Sandcats are at 9-5. They're the only team with a winning record. The best the Surlins can do is 8-8. They might not even make the playoffs with that. Moonstars only have 1 game left. The best they can do is 7-9. They're not going to make the playoffs. Beewolves have 2 games left. They're not going to make the playoffs. And the Sawteeth are at 4-9. They're definitely not making the playoffs. So I've already eliminated 4 teams from playoff contention in our conference. Moving to the Epic Division, Platypi and Wide Loads are both at 7-4. Heaters right behind them at 7-5. So that's a tough race there for those 3 teams. Grapplers are not out of it. They're at 6-7. But the Beewolves, 3-9. Their season's done. Moving on, Monster Division. Crocodons are 9-4. They have a 1.5 game lead. It's the second biggest division lead in the whole race, so they're looking pretty good. Jacks are 7-5. They're looking good right now. Nemesis, best they can do is 8-8. Same with the Overdogs, so we'll see how that shakes out. But the Buzzards, they're at 4-8. The best they can do is 8-8 too. So they're not mathematically out of it, but it's not looking very likely. Just judging by those numbers right there. Alrighty, so let's see. We are not going to have Rachel Rhubarb start. I used her last episode to close out the game, so she will be sitting comfortably on the bench, and we will wait to see if we do need her. We are going to have rookie Messiah Presidente start in her stead. So rookie for rookie, we're subbing in a better rookie, so we'll see if this pans out for us. It should, mathematically speaking, of course. We got their 4th pitcher on the hill with Smesson. Let's see. Not much has changed for the Wild Pigs. They still rely on power and speed. Pitching is great, so we'll see. They did make a pitching move. I do know they made a pitching move this season. All right, so let's look at these player development things here. Anything I want to buy, anything at all. With the limited amount of money that we do have, I can buy these 2 right here. But I do want to improve Presidente too. And we got Sportswood. And Biggs. Damn it. Biggs is already a pretty good fielder too. He doesn't need this per se, so I'll hold off on buying him that. Presidente's best trait is actually his velocity, so make him even better. Broseph. I'd like to have my bullpen be a little bit... I mean, my bullpen is already my strength in my pitching lineup, rotation thing, pitching grade. There we go. So, I might want to do that, and I think that's what I want to do. What do I want to do? Well, let's get this for DeGrande and see what happens. I mean, making him a little bit faster ain't gonna hurt nothing. Oh, he got the 5 in power, so he's at 89. 1, come on. All right, that's gonna be a 1. He's at 40 though, so that's good. Maybe we'll get lucky. No? Damn. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. Brosep's already pretty good. His junk really doesn't need to improve. It's his accuracy, so I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna take the risk and let Cooper get a negative trait either. So I'm gonna go for this one with Presidente here. Let's go for it. Come on, baby. Give me a roll. Damn, it's only a foul R. Come on. Not going to get it. Still, he's now a B. That's perfect. And he already has K-Man. Yeah, yes. And he's still a B-, but he gets a little bit better. So, works for me, lads. Let's go. Messiah Presidente won't be trifled, puddinged, or pled with. What? What? Never mind. DeGrand ran upstairs, walked upstairs, and climbed up the stairs. I can just picture it now, the catcher lumbering up the stairs, cursing us for making him do that. Alright, let's go. Let's set the lineup today. Rhubarb is not pitching. We're going to let Presidente start. And there we go. Okay, Sox is out. We're going to put Belter back in. And I'm going to move him and James. I want Belter in center so that way he can at least not have a fielding penalty against him. James, he can have the fielding penalty because he's still a good fielder even with it. So, and Grand, we're going to sub him out for Stadcliffe. We're going to let Lars start today. I know that might be a dumb move. If it's not panning out, I'll pinch it with DeGrand later in the game. All right, so let's have a look. That, and then we just got to sub this. Where's my right fielder? There he is. All right, perfect. So here's our lineup today. Jumps will lead off today because he's been hitting really well. We'll put Alive down here, and he's moving up from 4 to 2 because he has been toning down a little bit, but still dangerous. Burko, we're dropping him back more to a power role. Belter's in the 4 because he's got great power. Sportswood's at the 5. We got James at 6, moving from 9. Cox down to 7 because she didn't get a hit last time out. Biggs hit the go-ahead homer in the 9th last game. He's still batting 8th because, well, not the greatest hitter, but he is still better than Stagcleave. Poor Lars. Everyone makes fun of him. All right, let's go. Game 1 underway. Game number 2 at Founders Field. Last time we played the Wild Pigs, we played them at home in Red Rock Park. So this is the first time we're playing at their stadium. I have homered here at Founders Field in my custom franchise, so I don't need to homer today. We can just focus, get on base, not fuck around. Let's play good, solid baseball. And let's see if we can get the rookie his first win. Presidente will be on the hill. Let's roll. Ooh, Luke Michaels is not doing well at all. He is rattled beyond rattled. Holy crap. Oh, they got Alba at 3rd today. That's a new one. We'll see them for the first time. Here we are. Got the first. Jeff Jumps, rookie second baseman, leading off. 4.53 average this season. Steps into the left-handed box against righty Whiff Smesson. ERA over 9.4. That's the strike on the fastball.
No, that's inside.
Solid ratings for Smesson, you know, for a 4th pitcher. He's got above average junk, about average velocity, and average accuracy. What more could you ask for? He's a solid 4th starter. Numbers not looking too good, though. ERA over 9. Whip over 2.5. That's horrible, and he's only got 4 strikeouts in 2 starts. Not making me feel confident in his abilities. And that's not going to help either. That's a base hit for Jumps here in the start of the game. Took that 3rd pitch back up the middle. He's waiting on that changeup. Got a leadoff man on for Alive. Battery's behind the plate, so we're not running. He's got a good arm. That curveball caught the zone for strike 1. Good pitch from Smesson. Pickoff throw, not in time. Alive waiting for the next pitch. Fastball high, he chased it. That's pop up to the right side. Smesson over. Makes the catch for the first out. Easy play for Whiff. Now to bring up Burko. Batting .500 on the year, 8 homers. Still leads the team. ERA's down to 9 for Smesson now. I should have crushed that, god dang it. 0-1. Well, he hung me a fork ball. And I think that's gone, folks. It's a very short wall out there in right center. Hops off the wall into the little plant area over there. And that is a home run for Stu Burko, his team leading 9th homer of the season and also 25th RBI. Also leads the team. 2-0 Hot Corners lead in the first. I'll bring up Belter now. 4.69 average. Had a game off last time out to, fix some mojo issues. He's back. Heater low, 1-0. And Smesson's already rattled. He's behind 2-0. That's in the dirt. 3-0 now. There's a heater for a strike. 3-1. That's ripped to right at Michaels, though. He'll make the catch for the second out. And then I'll bring up Sportswood. 4.15 average. Still no homers for the former Sawteeth first baseman as he looks at one below the knees. 1-0. That's a forkball inside. 2-0. He rips that one foul. 2-1 now. In the dirt. Oh, that's at the knees. Oh, boy. 2-2. Lined up the middle off of Smesson's glove. Tough play. Card charging his Roper. He fires. Makes the play. Good recovery from Roper. Heads up defense there. But the Hot Corners do push across 2 on the 2-run homer by Mr. Stu Burko. And they now lead 2-0. Here we go. Bottom of the first. I forgot to sub in Presidente. Oh, my God. Well, that's a mess up on my part, folks. So if Rhubarb gets in trouble, we're taking her out. Roper leading off, batting 136. First pitch grounded to Sportswood, and he'll make the play himself. 1 out. Oh, I hit suggested lineup, and it subbed Rhubarb back in. I am a freaking moron. Flash Evans ready. Batting 366 on the season. Good numbers for him as he looks at a changeup on the outside corner for a strike. Next pitch is a 2-seamer high and inside that he checks on, but it is a strike, according to the umpire. 0-2. See what Rhubarb wants to do here to get the strikeout.
No, that's high.
Slider up, just high, 1-2. Here's the heater. Grounded softly to short. Cox charging. Fields and fires. Gets the speedy Evans for the second out. That'll bring up Blue Michaels, rattled beyond belief at 0-61. 0-61. It is game number 12. How are you batting 0-61? How are you still on the team? My lord, that's horrible. Two-seamer at the knees for a strike as Michaels takes it for the first one. Here's the slider at the knees. Low that time as he checks it. Wanted it, but he decided better. Here's the heater. Skied into the middle of the diamond as Cox calls for it there behind second. And the rookie shortstop will make the catch for the third out, as that is a quick 1-2-3 inning for Rhubarb, which is uncharacteristic for her. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the hot corners here as James, Cox, and Biggs will face Smesson. Here is right fielder Geronimo James. Batting .429 on the season, solid year. Fixed some mojo issues last game with a nice hit.
No, that's high.
Heater above the knee, above the letters actually, 1-0. That's ripped into right field on the slow changeup, and it's fielded by Evans on the hop. Base hit for James to lead off the inning. Gonna bring up Jade Cox, 143 on the season now. Did not get a hit last time out. Looking to turn things around here. Here's Smesson set, and the first pitch is a fastball high, ball 1. Curveball caught a strike, 1-1. James takes off as the curveball is again high. Throw down is into center field as it airmails the second baseman. Moon recovers and throws, not in time. James steals third on the error by the catcher. And now Cox has a runner in scoring position, a 2-1 count as she's behind on the fastball, 2-2. Skies that changeup deep in the left center field. Going over is the left fielder. Hardman makes the catch for the first out, but James will tag from third and score easily on the sacrifice fly. 3-0 hot corners.
Number 14.
One out now, nobody on for Snack Biggs, 375 average on the year. Had a first career home run last time out, gave us the win. It was the go-ahead run in the 9th as the first pitch is a two-seamer on the inside corner. That slider is ripped into right field, and it's going to get into the gap, right center, as Moon misplays it off the wall, and Biggs will slide in with a double, putting another runner in scoring position for the hot corners.
Now batting.
And here is Stadcliffe, starting today for DeGran, giving him a day off. 400 average for the backup catcher. Curveball at the letters, called a strike, 0-1. Swung through the curveball again, 0-2. Chased the fastball, and Stadcliffe is down on strikes for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Jumps now, 1 for 1 with a single so far today. Scored in the first inning on the home run. First pitch driven to right center field. That is gone, folks. That is a hanging changeup. You will not get that pitch back, Mr. Smesson. That is another 2-run homer for the hot corners. Their second of the day. Second into the right center field, over the right center field wall. And it's Jump's 5th of the season, and that makes it a 5-0 hot corners lead in the second. Now Stan Alive up. Hanging curveball ripped into right center field. That's going to get over the leaping second baseman, almost to the wall, as Alive will be held at first. Good throw in from Moon will keep him there. Another hit extends the inning for Burko, who had a home run back in the first. And that's going to do it for starter Whiff Smesson. Reliever Atlanta Lantana, who is juiced, is coming in. Lantana faced us the first time around and did not give up a single run when she was in. Then again, it was already 18-3 at that point. It really didn't matter what she did. Having a good year, no runs allowed, 10 strikeouts, whip is at about 1.5. That can come down a little bit. So even if she gets into trouble, she doesn't let any runs score. But the lefty does increase Burko's power numbers because that's his trait. Skies that pitch foul, 0-2 now. Jumps over at first. Lefty delivers, Burko is behind on the fastball, and that's the end of the inning. But hot corners push across 3 on 4 more hits and an error by the Wild Pigs. 5-0, bottom of the second. Wagner, Blings, and Battle. Here is Spanky Wagner to start us off here. The lefty stepping into the left-handed batter box.
Ball outside.
Two-seamer low and away outside. Ball 1 from Rhubarb. Next pitch is a slider that is high, 2-0. Change-up, checked on the inside corner, called a strike by the umpire, 2-1.
No, that's high.
Heater high and away, 3-1 now.
Take your base.
Heater at the knees, low, calls the umpire as Rhubarb gives up another walk. It's our first of the day, another one on the season. Ernie Bling's up now, the catcher today. He's actually the backup catcher. He's playing DH today. Two-seamer at the knees, called a strike, 0-1. Heater on the outside portion of the zone, called a strike, 0-2 as he checked. Wasn't sure. It is a strike. Here's the third pitch from Rhubarb. Change up in the dirt, gets by Stagcleef as the runner advances to second. Just in front of the throw is Wagner. Rhubarb looking to get the strikeout. Slider up and away, driven down the left field line, but just late as it goes into the crowd. Foul. Rhubarb set and delivers. Two-seamer skied. Middle of the infield as Jumps is here. Calling for it. Makes the catch for the first out as the runner stays at second. That'll bring up Battery. Contact versus lefties, his trade, batting .250. Solid numbers for the rookie catcher. Slider at the knees. Checked, called a strike, 0-1. He wanted it, but he wasn't sure. Two-seamer, called a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Quickly ahead in the count is Rhubarb. Change up high. Skied to left field, over the leaping Cox, alive into field. Runner's going to try and score as the throw is up the line. Stagcleef cannot make the tag. 5-1 on the double by Battery as the Pigs are on the board. Now Rosie Hardman up. .452 average, hitting very well this year. So let's see if Rhubarb can change that. Fastball outside, call the ball. Change up, grounded softly to second. Jumps, has it, has to go to first. Makes the play as the runner, Battery goes to third. That'll bring up Manon Moon, the center fielder. .256 average, only one home run on the line score for him this year. Fastball fouled off, out of play, 0-1. He was in front. Two-seamer inside, ripped the short. Leaping is Cox to make a great defensive play as the rookie shows off her hops. That'll hold the Pigs to just one run on a hit and a walk by Rhubarb. Other than that, nothing much. 4-run lead for the Hot Corners to the third. Middle of the order to face Lantana as Belter is the first man up. Hangs the slider, ripped to short, but Roper there to leap and make the play right at him. 1 out now for Sportswood. Slider called that's a cutter actually, I think. Slider ripped into left field. That's going to drop in front of Hardman for a base hit. It was just out of the reach of the leaping Roper this time. As Sportswood's on with his first hit of the day. That'll bring up Geronimo James. Had a hit and started off the onslaught in the second inning. Trying to do it again here in the third. Fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. A little late. Skied out to right center field. In is Evans to call for it. He'll make the catch for the second out as the runner retreats to first. 1 on and 2 outs now for Jade Cox. Had an RBI and a sac fly last time up, so no official at bat for her. Her contact versus lefty is activated though, so first pitch is called a strike on the outside corner. Slider lined up the middle. That will drop for a base hit as Cox has her first hit of the day. Moon throws the ball in and will hold Sportswood to second base. That'll bring up Snack Diggs. Had a double his first time up back in the second inning. Looking to come through here with another runner in scoring position. Cutter called a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Swings through another cutter, 0-2. Slider skied out to right center field. Going over is Moon. He will call for it in the gap and make the catch in front of the bullpens for the third out. No runs come across for the Hot Corners on 2 more hits. Bottom 3 we go is 9-1-2 to face Rhubarb. Here is Roberto Alba. We did not see him in the first game this season. He's a third baseman. I believe he is also a rookie. I'm not 100% sure on that though, so don't quote me. This is the first time we've seen him in the series as the first pitch two-seamer is outside for a ball. Four-seamer called a strike at the knees, 0-1, or 1-1, sorry. Here's the changeup, called a strike on the inside corner, 1-2. Alba's being very patient. Slider from Rhubarb, swung through it, strike 3. Alba is behind, and I believe he swung under it as well. 1 out. We're back to the top of the order on Roper, batting 133 on the season, but he does have 2 home runs. Called a strike at the knees on the fastball, 0-1.
Ball high.
Changeup outside for ball 1.
Nope, that's high.
Slider inside, 2-1 now. Two-seamer low and away, ripped to the right side, past the diving Jumps. James fields quickly, fires to first, going for the play. Almost got him as Roper does manage to beat it out. Single for him as there's 1 out and 1 on for Flash Evans. Roper's not the fastest runner, so I'm not worried about him stealing. I am worried about a hit and run, though. Evans is the kind of hitter to do that.
No,
First pitch
that's
changeup
low.
from Rhubarb is below the knees for ball 1.
Ball high.
Slider inside, 2-0. Two-seamer called a strike, 2-1 on the low outside corner. Middle of the way fastball driven to right center field. James at the wall. He's got no more room. He looks up and it is gone. Flash Evans goes yard. It is a 2-run shot for the Wild Pigs as they drop the lead to 5-3. It's his 4th of the season and the Pigs are within striking distance. I'll bring up Luke Michaels, 0 for 1 today. Hopefully Rhubarb can recover. Fastball ripped to second, jumps there to field on the liner, and that's the second out. Got to bring up Wagner, drew a walk his first time up, has 5 home runs on the season, I believe that leads the team. Change-up ripped foul, he was out in front of that one, looking a fastball, I believe, 0-1. Slider low and away, grounded to third, Biggs there to field, fires, and he'll make the play for the third out. Rhubarb does bounce back after giving up the 2-run homer, but the Wild Pigs are now down by 2 runs instead of 4. Top 4 we go, it's 5-3 Hot Corners. Here is Lars Stagcleat, backup catcher, 0 for 1 today. I believe he flew out his first time. Swung, actually he struck out, that's right. Rips that on the short, Roper to field on a hop, fires 1 out. Now to bring up Jeb Jumps, 2 for 2 today, as a homer and a single to his credit and 2 RBIs. Fastball caught a strike in the inside corner, 0-1. Turns on it and rips that fastball up the middle, just past Lantana's glove, and that's a base hit for Jumps, his 3rd hit of the day. He's 3 for 3. Doing his best to keep the offense going as Stan Lives up, singled his last time up, batting even 500 on the year. Fastball at the knees, called a strike, 0-1. That's a cutter. That's line to short, right to Roper. He'll make the play easily, 2 outs now. And that'll bring up Burko at a homer back in the 1st. Ryan foul. Burko was just behind that fastball, 0-1. Slider ripped into left field. Sliding as Hardman, it gets past their glove and all the way to the wall. Jumps on his way to third. He's going to round third and look to score. Burko will hold it second with a double as Jumps will score easily, but the relay throw will not be in time. It goes to third. 6-3 Hot Corners on the RBI double. And now Bo Belter up with a runner in scoring position. Let's see if he can come through.
Outside.
Fastball just outside for ball 1. Cutter on the outside corner this time, 1-1 the count. That's Lantana's first earned run of the season, actually, as its 3rd pitch is grounded softly to short. Roper fields and fires, and that's the 3rd out, but the Hot Corners get 1 back on 2 hits, and it's now 6-3. Bottom 4 we go. Blings, Battery, and Hardman to face Rhubarb. All right, so Blings loves the high pitch. Let's not give it to him. First pitch change up from Rhubarb. Below the knees, ball 1. Heater up and away, outside, 2-0. Slider at the knees, called a strike, 2-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Two-seamer low and away, just outside, according to the ump, 3-1. Heater on the inside corner, grounded up the middle, jumps the backhand, fires, makes the play, 1 out. Good fielding from Jeb as that's Battery up now. Had a double his first time up, but he is tense after making the error. Change up, rip to right, over the leaping jumps into the center gap as James has to field it off the wall. Battery thinking 2, but James's arm will hold him to just a single. 2nd hit of the day for Battery, he's 2 for 2. Rosie Hardman up now, 0 for 1 today.
Rosie Hardman.
That's down.
Looks at a ball low, fastball missed, 1-0. Slider up and in, called a strike, 1-1 now. Two-seamer at the knees, grounded to third. Biggs fields, fires to second, 1. On to first. Not in time. Hardman had just enough speed to beat it out. Fielder's choice for her, and there's 2 outs now with a runner at first for Man and Moon. Inside fastball swung through it 0-1, just behind. Change up, ripped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit as Moon does come through with 2 outs. Belter's throw to third will hold the runner at second. 2 runners on now for Roberto Alba. Struck out his first time up on a slider. Heater popped up in foul territory. Biggs over near the stands, calling for it. It might be in play. Can't make the catch. It's off the wall. 0-1. Two-seamer low and away, grounded to short. Cox there to field, goes to first, makes the play easily, and that's the 3rd out. Rhubarb escapes danger in the 4th. 2 hits for the Wild Pigs, but nothing happens. Top 5 we go, still a 3-run game. Dirk Sportswood leads off here. Had a single his last time up as Lantana is still out there.
Ball, outside.
Fastball missed that time for ball 1.
That's up.
Fastball in the dirt, 2-0. That's ripped into the left center gap. That's not going to be caught by Moon, and that's going to get all the way to the walls. He cannot cut it off. Moon fields it off the wall. Sportswood on his way to second to throw in. Not in time. Sportswood slides in just ahead of it, and it's a leadoff double for the Hot Corners. Geronimo James up now as Lantana is done. Starter reliever Donovan Drake is in, but he's only at half stamina, so he shouldn't be that much of a worry. He's probably got about 30 to 40 pitches in him. Fastball in the inside corner, called a strike, 0-1. Good pitch. Fastball fouled off again, 0-2. Chase the fastball out of the zone. James is down on strikes for the first out. Good pitching from Drake. Now to bring up Jake Cox. Singled in an RBI. Singled last time up. Fastball inside, ball 1. Fastball on the out. That's changeup on the outside corner, actually. Strike 1. Third pitch fastball, called a strike, 2-1. Or 1-2, shit. Almost chased the high fastball, but she held back, 2-2. Fastball grounded to the right side. Diving is Michaels to cut it off. He'll make the play at first as Sportswood goes to third. Now Biggs up. Runner at third. Turns on it, pulls it into the dugout, 0-1. Sky to right field. This is going to be a tough play. Going out is Michaels. Coming in is Evans. He calls him off. Evans makes the catch for the third out as nothing comes of the Hot Corners leadoff double. Bottom 5 we go. It's 6-3. Roper to lead off. Had a single his last time up. He beat out an infield hit. Actually, no, he singled to right. That's right. He was almost thrown out. Ball 1. Slider on the outside corner. Grounded to the right side. Jumps there to field. Fires to first. Makes the play. 1 out. Now Flash Evans up. Had a homer his last time up. Drove in 2. Heater turned on and ripped down the left field line. It's going into the corner. It's hooking. Gone. Home run, Flash Evans. His second of the game. And I believe it is his 5th of the year. It is. And it's now a 6-4 game. Evans had Rhubarb's fastball dialed in. And that'll bring up Luke Michaels. 0-2 today. Slider called a strike on the outside. 0-1. Heater up and in. Checked and called a strike. 0-2. Rhubarb delivers a changeup low in. Fouled off. 2-seamer from Rhubarb low and away. Ripped to the right side. Jumps over and Lean lunges for the catch. 2 outs. That'll bring up Spanky Wagner. Probably be Rhubarb's last inning as the first pitch fastball is skied on the infield. Cox coming in. She's calling for it on the infield grass. Makes the catch for the third out as Rhubarb is through 5. She gives up 4 on the solo shot to Flash Evans, but other than that, nothing bad. To the 6th, it's a 2-run game as the Hot Corners still lead 6-4. 9-hitter Lars Stagcleaf will lead off here. First pitch popped up behind the plate. Back is Battery in front of the screen. He'll make the catch for the first out. Good pitching from Drake here. And here's Jeb Jumps, 3 for 3 today. Rips that slider, and it's leaping as Roper to rob him of a hit. Would have been his 4th of the day. 2 outs now. Here's staying alive. Sky down the right field line. Out of play. 0-1.
Ball inside.
Fastball inside for ball 1. Swung through a fastball, 1-2. Live's tough out is on. It's lined up the middle. That's going to drop in front of the sliding Moon as he does field it. Base hit for a live to keep the inning going. And now Stu Burko, 2 for 3, home run, double, 3 RBIs as Drake is done. Here's Kendra Kerr. We saw her in the first game this season. 5.79 ERA, not having a good year whatsoever. Whip is also at 150. Fastball at the knees, 0-1. Slider, or that was curveball actually, pulled foul by Burko, 0-2. K-Dud activates. Swung through it again. Burko is down on strikes for the second time today as 1 hit for the Hot Corners. Nothing comes of it. 6-4 to the bottom of the 6th as we will be replacing Rachel Rhubarb. She is done. 60 pitches is about her limit in this game. Who shall we bring in? Grump Everbright is the best rested pitcher, so it's going to be the lefty as he faces Ernie Blings, who loves the high pitch. Screwball at the knees, ripped up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. 1 pitch, 1 hit. Wild Pigs started off right with the leadoff man on base as Everbright surrenders the single to Blings. And that'll bring up Frank Battery. It's 2 for 2, double, single, and an RBI to his credit. Everbright's first pitch fastball is swung through on the inside, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, grounded up the middle, jumps backhands, flips the second one, on to first. It's a 4-6-3 double play as both runners are removed. That'll bring up Rosie Hardman, 0 for 2 today, looking for her first hit. Screwball at the letter, swung through at 0-1. She was looking for a fastball. Gave it an uppercut. Fastball called a strike on the outside part of the zone, 0-2. Curveball low and away, swung through at strike 3. She chased it out of the strikes, and Everbright has a clean 6th inning despite the hit. No runs will score. Hit is erased on the double play. Top 7 we go. 6-4 is your score. Here's Bo Belter, 0 for 3 today so far. Let's see if he can actually make something happen. Fastball called a strike at the knees, 0-1. High for ball 1. Turned on it, skied to center. Coming in is Moon. Calling for it. Makes the catch in shallow center for the first out. Sportswood up now. 2 for 3 today is a double and a single to his credit. First pitch ripped into the left center gap, going over his Moon. He's trying to turn it down. He dives, and he just misses it as Sportswood's already on his way to second. Hardman fields, gets it in quickly, and Sportswood will be held to a double. His second double of the afternoon. And that'll bring up Geronimo James, the right fielder, looking for his second hit of the day. Has a single. Fastball is high for ball 1. That was a 2-seamer, I believe. Fastball ripped to the left side. Shortstop Roper fields. Sportswood is thrown out at third because he got aggressive. James at first. Bring up Cox. Oh, James got picked off. Throw to second, it's in time to nail him, and that's going to end the inning. Kerr had the right mind. She thought the steal was on, and she guessed correctly. Bottom 7 we go, it's 6-4. Here is Man and Moon, had a single last time up. Heater down the middle, that's ripped out the left center field. You can't do that against this lineup, that's a home run. Everbright leaps a fastball dead center of the plate, and Man and Moon collects on that gift of a pitch. Second homer of the season for Moon as it's now a 6-5 game. Now to bring up Roberto Alba, 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a strikeout. Screwball called a strike in the inside corner as he checked his swing, 0-1. Curveball called a strike at the letters, 0-2. Fastball swung through at strike 3. Alba is down on strikes for the second time today. 1 out now. Back to the top of the order with Roper. He has a single, 1 for 3. Fastball called a strike, 0-1. Curveball ripped up the middle. Diving is Cox, but it's out of her reach, and that'll be a base hit. Belter there to field, gets it back in quickly. As that'll be Roper's second hit of the day, 2 for 4. Now Flash Evans has 2 home runs on his line score as Snag Roper is being pinch run for by Turbo Miles, the second baseman. So that means they'll be moving Michaels over to shortstop. Screwball low and away, call the ball.
No, that's low.
Everbright's curve is low, 0-2, or 2-0. Curveball called a strike at the low inside corner this time, 2-1. Screwball just above the letters, fouled back by Evans, 2-2. Screwball on the high inside corner, strike 3 as he was looking for a fastball and Evans missed completely, 2 outs. Everbright looking for 1 more against Blute Michaels, 0 for 3, he averages down to 0.56. Ain't gonna be looking curveball. He was looking curveball as he rips it to left field. Alive runs it down, though, and makes the catch as he retires Michaels. Everbright gives up the run on a solo shot, but bounces back to clear the bases. Top 8 we go. It's 6-5 with Cox, Biggs, and Stagleaf due up. Here is Cox to lead off against Kerr as Miles does go to second base in his natural position, moving Michaels back over to shortstop, which is his natural position. Slider is low for ball 1 from Kerr. Ball outside, 2-0 the count now to Cox. Grounded, dribbled back to the mound. Kerr to field, fires to first, 1 out. Good pitching from her so far this afternoon. Snack Biggs is due up. Has a double to his credit, nothing else. 1 for 3. Hanging curveball, drilled into left center. Shallow. Moon over, calling off Hardman. Makes the catch for the second out. Now to bring up Stagleaf, who will be pinch hit for here, 0 for 3 today. Bring in DeGrand. Had 2 home runs last time up.
That's high.
Ball high, 1-0. Second pitch skied on the infield. Shortstop over. Michael's calling for it. Makes catch for the final out. Nothing doing is a 1-2-3 inning for the Hot Corners. Bottom 8 we go. It's 6-5. DeGrand will remain in at catcher. I'm not subbing him out, as Wagner will be the first to face Everbright. Screwball hit up the middle. Diving is Cox. It's past there for a base hit. Belter there. Gets the ball in. Runner at first, no outs. Now Ernie Blings.
Ernie Blings.
Curveball caught a strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
That's low.
Heater low, 1-1. Heater on the inside corner, called a strike, 1-2.
That's outside.
Curveball in the dirt, 2-2 now.
Foul ball.
Screwball low, fouled off, 2-2.
He's out.
Heater on the inside corner, right back to Everbright. He makes the catch, 1 out. Good reactions from the lefty. Now Frank Battery up.
Frank Battery.
Heater up and in, ripped the right field. James there, though. Makes the catch for the second out, fires back to first, not in time to double him up. 2 outs now. Runner at first. Rosie Hardman up, 0 for 3 today.
Rosie Hardman.
First pitch screwball, hit foul. She was late, 0-1. Screwball low and inside, called a strike, 0-2 now. Curveball up and away, looked at for ball 1. Screwball up and in. Swung through it, strike 3. Hardman down on strikes for the second time this afternoon as Everbright gets through the 8th. Gives up a hit, but nothing else as he gets through the inning. Top 9 we go, it's 6-5. Top of the Hot Corners lineup due up as Jumps is 3 for 4 today. Home run and 2 singles as Kerr has had a great afternoon pitching so far. Slider called a strike on the low outside corner. Curveball ripped into right center field as Jumps is waiting on it, but Moon is there to field it in front of the wall for the first out. Now Stan Alive up 2 for 4 as 2 singles to his credit. Curveball on the inside corner called a strike, 0-1. Slider ripped to right center. That will get down this time in front of Moon for a base hit as Alive is now 3 for 5 on the line score. Gives us our first hit of the 9th. That'll bring up Burko. Has a home run and a double, 3 RBIs.
No, inside.
Fastball way inside for ball 1. Almost hit him.
Nope, inside.
Curveball inside that time, 2-0 now. Kerr's losing the zone a bit. Fastball turned on and ripped to left field. Hardman going back at the warning track. Looking up, it's out of her reach. It's going to one-hop to the wall. Rounding third is Alive. He's going to try and score. Burko slides into second with the double throw. Is going to be late. It's a 7th run, an insurance run that was desperately needed as Belter's up with a runner at second and 2 outs as Hander Ospecialo will be coming in, the lefty. Who will be replacing Belter? You want to put in Miyoshi? No, she's an RBI dud. She's more of a defensive player. He's our best hitter. Or do we dare? No, Randy Man's a lefty. Specialo's a lefty. He's got that specialist trait. Miyoshi's a right-hander, but she's got RBI dud, so that's not going to help. And Sox is a righty, so that would help, but he's tense from last game. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. All right. We'll leave you in, Belter. You're our best hitter, sadly.
No, inside.
Slider inside, misses for ball 1. We did face Ospecialo first time around. Got a couple runs off him, too, as the second pitch is grounded to the right side. Wagner to field, taps the bag, and makes the play as the runner advances to third. Burko's now 90 feet away for Sportswood, who's 3 for 4 today with 2 doubles and a single, looking to get his first RBI of the day. Curveball called a strike on the outside corner for the first pitch. Second pitch grounded to first. Wagner there to field, taps the bag himself, and that's the 3rd out. Hot Corners push across an insurance run, giving them a 2-run lead in the 9th. Moon, Alba, and Miles to face somebody. It's not going to be Everbright. He's done. He's had a great outing. I'm not pushing my luck. He's already at 30 pitches. So we are going to take out Belter. Swap him with James. And let's put in Miyoshi. She hasn't played yet, so let's let her play defense. And who are we going to have pitch? Presidente could pitch because he was supposed to start today, and I fucked that up. Brosif's tired. Hayes has more stamina than Brosif, but he's tense. Who's due up for them? Moon is a lefty. Alba's a lefty. Miles is a righty. And then so's Evans, but Michaels and Wagner are lefties too, and so's Blings. We need a lefty. It's got to be Broseph. Let's go, Joseph. Joseph going for the 3-out save. Here we go. Man and Mood, the first up. Two-seamer low and away. Called a strike for the first pitch. 0-1. Heater swung through it on the inside corner. He was way behind that ball. 0-2. Finish it off here. Heater, rip foul. 0-2. Two-seamer low and away. Driven to left center. Alive going over. It might run out of juice. It does. Just in front of the wall. Alive was there to make the catch. 1 out. Here's Roberto Alba, 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch from Broseph is called a strike on the high outside corner at 100 miles an hour. Joseph feeling it now, 0-1. Slider low, swung through it, 0-2. As he's going to have to protect now. Two-seamer high and in, swung through it, strike 3. Alba down on strikes. He has the hat trick, folks. 2 outs. Turbo Miles is the last chance for the Wild Pigs. Speedy infielder looking for something as the Heaters ripped up the middle, past the diving Cox. He will get on, bringing the tying run to the plate. Speedster on first. Your batter is Slash Evans. 2 for 4, 2 homers already, 3 RBIs. He's looking to tie the game with 1 swing of the bat. Slider low, called a strike, 0-1, just at the knees. Two-seamer low and in, swung through it for strike 2. He was out in front. Broseph looking to end the game right here. 1 pitch. Heater up and away. Skied, infield, jumps calling for it. He will make the catch, and the Hot Corners win game 1 today. Final score is 7-5 as there were 15 hits for our offense, 11 for them, and they made an error on an errant throw by Frank Battery, their catcher. The only people in the lineup to not get a hit were Belter and Stagcleaf. Everyone else at least delivered. DeGrande was 0 for 1 in this pinch hit opportunity. Miyoshi didn't get an at-bat. Now on the other side, Luke Michaels went 0 for 4, keeping him rattled for the next game. Not to mention Roper's 2 for 4. He's got neutral mojo now. Let's see. Flash Evans is going to be locked in. He did have those 2 home runs. Drove in 3. Still wasn't enough to win. Man and Moon had a solo shot. On our side, Burko had a 2-run bomb, and so did Jeb Jumps. Rhubarb gets her first win of the season as she picks up the victory. She wasn't even supposed to play today. I was supposed to have Presidente start. I messed that up. Everbright goes 3 innings of relief, gives up only the solo home run to Man and Moon, and Broseph gets the 3-out save in the 9th. Loss today will go to Whiff Smesson as the Hot Corners walk away with the victory here, folks. They're improved to 9-3 on the year. All right, I'll see if this is a night game, because if it is, it's basically going to be a doubleheader on the same day, so I'll take it. Let's have a look. Morton Stamberg is replaced by Kason Odom. Digman's under 5.3. I think I'm going to pick her up now. Billy LeBoink is released by the B-Wolves. They brought in Brent Yagged. What else happened? Russ Mata was replaced by the Nemesis. That's their backup catcher. He got replaced by another catcher, Memori Aoshima, sorry. Adon Jock is replaced by Lachlan Duffy. So Blowfish are looking to cut cap space because they know they're out of the playoffs. Digman loses some speed. Everbright gets some junk. He's now up to a B-. Good for him. I don't know that. I don't know that number. Landry is still a free agent. Libby Doe is released by the Sawteeth. Signed no Shepherd. They get another starter. They're cutting cap space too. They're out of the playoffs as well. Good win today. 7-5 victory. Good clutch victory. Let's sim these 3 games here, and we'll see how they shake out. Platypi come from behind to beat the Heaters, keeping their division lead. Wide loads do not match. B-Wolves have the upset victory. And the Freebooters Well, they almost blew the lead, but they do beat the Herbisaurs, keeping pace with us. They're 8-4. They're only a game behind. Moose are 8-4. Wild Pigs fall to 7-5. They're now 2 games out of first. Us beating them really does hurt their playoff chances, because it does look like 3 teams from our division are going to make the playoffs at this pace if it keeps up. We're going to take on this is the ace duel between Cooper and Yogurt. Let's see what happens. Good pitching from Rhubarb today. I mean, I accidentally started her, and she only gave up 4 runs, I think. She gave up 4? Yeah, she gave up 4. She had 2 home runs to Flash Evans, and then she gave up a 4th run, I think, on like a single. So it was a good outing for her, all things considered. I think it's her best outing of the year, actually, which is shocking. I mean, she did get the win, so yeah. Belter's leg cramps up. He loses some speed. I already read that. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm going to move on now and not look like a fucking moron. Bush at Digman. Okay. Is this something I really want to do? Newt Landry is available. He's at 6.7 mil. He's 2 years younger than Digman. What do I want to do? Holmes is still available. She's still a free agent. So is Bash. They just want too much money. The other guy I released was Sirloin Jones. That's right, the closer. Where is he? He's 7.8 million. He still wants more. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I don't know. Should I make the move? What should I do? Do I bring in Digman, or do I push my luck and go 1 more? Because, I mean, Digman is a much better fielder than Randy Mann. I mean, they're the same overall, yes, but she's a better fielder. And she's got a better arm, too. Plus, she's just a little bit faster. I don't know. I really don't. Landry's an even better fielder than she is. He's a better hitter, too. Yeah, he's faster. He's a better hitter. He just doesn't throw as good. He's at 6'7". All right, you know what? I'm going to wait 1 more game. Let's get through the doubleheader, and then we'll make our decision. All right. Any player development I want to do? Let's see. I don't have enough money for this. This is probably going to be gone. This will definitely be gone as well. I could do this for Snack. We could make him better. But if I do this, I can't do Grump. And Grump's been getting a lot of training opportunities. And after that performance out of the bullpen, you know what? I'm gonna give it to him. Let's go. Go ahead, Grump. Go ahead. Take your entourage. Let's see what you got. 8 accuracy. That's great. He got composed. Oh my god. Nice. So anytime he's in a 3-ball count, his accuracy and I believe his velocity increases. Or it might just be accuracy. I need to look at the composed trait. Let's see, what's this composed do? Where is he? He's at the bottom. Plus 25 accuracy when pitching with a 3-ball count. So basically, you get a 3-ball count, he's going to try and not give up a walk. Nice. Solid. So Hayes will be rested. Rhubarb is not available. We're going to have Broseph. He might be able to pitch maybe an inning. Not much more than that. Everbright's not going to be able to pitch. He pitched 3 innings this past game, so he's not going to be available for Game 2. So the bullpen is shot. Cooper needs to have a good outing here. And I mean needs to have a good outing here. Let's take a look at the stats here real quick while we have some time. Jumps, 466. Alive, 509. Burko, 510. Let's see. Belter, 405. He did not have a good game last time. Sportswood, 435. 417 for Geronimo. 200 for Cox. Biggs is at 333, Stagleaf's at 348, 333 for DeGrand, 389 for Sox, and 375 for Mann. Miyoshi hasn't had an at-bat yet. I think I want to change that. Anyway, pitching, Cooper's ERA is still over 7. Jesus, we need to bring that down. Rhubarb got her ERA down to 12 from 14.4, so that's good. Not great, but we're getting there. Give me a minute. Smith at 450, Kaiser 363 has the best ab. Presidente hasn't pitched yet. He was supposed to pitch. I fucked that up. Everbright's down to 675. Hayes is at 868. Brosep's at 5 even. Not great. We're trying. I am trying. And I'm failing miserably. Let's go. Game 2. Okay, we've got to make some choices. Oh boy. Let's see, what do you suggest? Okay. I'm alright with this. DeGrand hits. You know what? I want Miyoshi to bat. We're giving Nori her first start. Let's go. Cooper on the mound. Miyoshi in right. She'll be the leadoff hitter today. We got Alive, Burko, Jumps, Sportswood, DeGrand, Cox, James, and Biggs. Let's rock it. Let's rock it, baby. Game 2 at Founders Field. Now, is this going to be a night game? I wonder. Is this a night game, or is this going to be... what is this? Let's see. This is either going to be a night game, or it's going to be another afternoon game. If it's another afternoon game, I'll just say it was a weekend series. If it's a night game, it's a doubleheader on the same day. It's a day game. Okay, so it's a weekend series. All right, they have moved Michaels down to the 5th spot in the lineup. Goyo is starting in left instead of Hardman, and Bacon is at 3rd instead of Alba. Miles is actually at 2nd, too. Okay. So Miyoshi leads off here against ace Wes Yogurt. Look at those ratings. They're all over 70. That's an ace. That's what an ace is. ERA under 2.5. Whip is almost at 1. This is what an ace pitcher should look like. Not what mine is. First pitch inside on the 2-cut fastball from Yogurt. Fastball outside again, 2-0. Third pitch fastball, skied to right. Going out is Miles. Calls off Evans. He'll make a catch for the first out. Going to bring up Stan Alive. 509 on the year. Had 3 hits yesterday. Fastball on the outside corner. Called a strike. Swung through it 0-2. Fouled off 0-2. Staying alive. Slide to right, but Wagner is there to make a catch. 2 outs. Now Burko. Had a home run yesterday. First pitch skied in the foul territory. Miles is calling for it. Well, he's going to get there thanks to his speed. He is turbo after all. Nothing doing. 1-2-3 inning for Yogurt. Bottom of the first we go. Roper, Evans, and Blings to face Cooper. Roper starting the game at shortstop, batting 167 after the 2-hit performance yesterday. Cooper's first pitch is a changeup to the right side. Diving as Sportswood to cut it off. He'll flip to Cooper, and that's the first out. Good defensive play there. Flash Evans up, had 2 home runs in yesterday's ballgame. Cutter to the inside corner on a strike, 0-1. Peter low and inside, turned on and hit up the middle. Evans has another hit as he gets the first hit of the day for either squad out of the way. Runner at first now for Ernie Blings. Speedy Evans is probably going to go. Cutter high and in, swung through it 0-1. Fastball low and away, called a strike, 0-2. Slider in the dirt, swung through it, strike 3. Blings chased, and that's the first strikeout of the day for Cooper. 2 outs now, and Wagner up with a runner at first. Change up, just called a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Slider just outside for ball 1. Cutter inside, hitting the right field. Miyoshi there to cut it off. Runner going for 3rd as the throw is cut by Cox. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs for Michaels. DHing today, batting 0-54. He went 0 for 4 yesterday. First pitch heater high and in, called a strike, 0-1. 0-away changeup, dribble to the right side. Jumps coming into field, flips to first, and that's the 3rd out as Cooper gets out of the jam. Top 2 we go after 2 hits from the Pigs, but nothing comes of it. Nothing to the 2nd. Jumps to lead off here, 4, 5, and 6 to face Yogurt. First pitch from Yogurt is a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Cutter low, 1-1. Fastball just outside, 2-1. Cutter, line to the left softly. That will drop on the line in front of Goyo. Base hit for Jumps. He keeps his hot hitting going. Leadoff man on for
The
Dirk
first
Sportswood
baseman,
as he's
Dirk
looking to put him,
Sportswood.
well, basically played him as the weaker catchers behind the plate today. First pitch called a strike. So that means Blings is catching, which means he does not have an arm. Jumps is going. He picked me off again. You sod. 1 out. Cutter low, 1-1. Sportswood skies the changeup to left center. Moon over, calling for it. In the gap, he will make the catch for the second out. Now to bring up Tiny DeGrand. 0 for 1 today in a pinch hit opportunity. .333 average on the season with 6 home runs. Skies the cutter to center. Got under it though as Moon's calling for it there as he waits, and makes the catch. Another inning for Yogurt in the books. Bottom 2 we go. 0-0. Here is Goyo, the left fielder today. Loves the low pitch. Starting today for Hardman, who went 0 for 4. Slider dribbled back to the mound. Cooper fields and fires. 1 out. Now Turbo Miles up.
The second baseman, Turbo.
Fastball called a strike on the inside corner. 0-1.
Off the plate.
Cutter low. 1-1. Change up low and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Slider up and away. Skied to right. Miyoshi coming in. Makes the catch for the second out. Had that been Belter, he probably wouldn't have caught it. Now Wally Bacon up. Had the day off yesterday. He's playing third base today. First pitch low and in. Cutter. Broke the bat as DeGrand fields it on the plate. Fires the first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Cooper. Matches Yogurt from the first. Nothing doing in the second. Top 3 we go. It's 0-0.
Now batting the shortstop.
There is Jay Cox, batting 200 on the year. Trying to keep her numbers above the Mendoza line as the fastball is high that time from Yogurt. 1-0. Fastball on the outside. 2-0. Grounded softly to third. Bacon the field. Fires to first. 1 out. Now Geronimo James up. Tense after getting picked off at the end of yesterday's game. Fastball inside for strike 1. Swung through the fastball again, 0-2.
Strike 3.
Chase the fastball, strike 3, and James down on strikes. 2 outs. Now Snack Biggs up, batting .333 on the season. Lines the first pitch into center. Moon backtracks a bit, then comes in, makes the catch easily. 1-2-3 inning for Yogurt. Bottom 3 we go. Still 0-0. Man and Moon is batting 9th today. Had a home run last game. After him, it's back to the top. First pitch fastball swung through from Cooper. 0-1. Slider up and in for a strike. 0-2. Change up low and in. Grounded foul. Cutter up and away. Line to left. Alive going back. He's at the warning track. Leaps, and it's gone. Just out of his reach. Man and Moon has another home run. Back-to-back games for him with a solo shot. And it's the first run of the game. Third of the season for Moon. 1-0 Wild Pigs. Here is Snack Roper, the shortstop, back up again for his second plate appearance. 0 for 1 today with, I believe it was a ground out to first. Cutter called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Slider up and away, misses, 1-1. Change up low and away, called a strike, he checked. 1-2. Heater low and in, checked again, but this time low, 2-2. Change up for ball 3. Full count now. Cooper comes inside with a fastball. Broke his bat. Full count. Slider low. Grounded up the middle. Base hit for Roper. That's his first of the day as he will get on with no outs. Back-to-back hits to start the inning for the Wild Pigs. Have them in business now. Flash Evans up. 1 for 1. Single back in the first.
Evans. That's down.
Slider low for a ball. 1-0. Change up high and in, called a strike, 1-1. He didn't even offer. Cutter low and in, checked it, but it is called a strike, 1-2. Heater up and away, swung through it for strike 3. He is retired, but the ball gets away from DeGrand and out of play. Fuck, I forget his name. Roper will get second base on the play. 1 out now as runners in scoring position for Ernie Blings. He loves the high stuff. He's catching today for Battery. Fastball fouled off, 0-1.
That's inside.
Cutter middle in for a ball, 1-1. Change up low and in, grounded up the middle, jumps, dives, and it's off his glove into center. Runner's going to try and score. Throw in from jumps is not in time as it's an RBI single for Blings. 2-0 Wild Pigs. Now Spanky Wagnered up.
Spanky Wagner.
Strike.
Change up low, called a strike, 0-1.
That's outside.
Cutter up and away for a ball just outside, 1-1. Wagner never even thought to offer at that.
That's inside.
Fastball just high, 2-1.
Inside.
Slider low and in. Ball 3, never quite reached the zone. Fastball low and away, called a strike. Full count now. Wagner's making her work. Slider low and in, called a strike as he checked it, and the umpire says, you gone. 2 outs now, runner at first for Michaels.
Luke Michaels.
Strike.
Cutter up and in, called a strike for the first pitch, 0-1. Slider low and inside, dribbled back to Cooper, fires to first. That's the 3rd out. Cooper gives up 2 runs, though, on 3 hits and a wild pitched error. But that's not an error, apparently. It's just a drop 3rd strike. Miyoshi alive and Burko to face Yogurt here in the 4th.
That's low.
1 hit for this Hot Corners lineup as the first pitch changeup is low from Yogurt. Fastball, that's a changeup at the knees, 1-1.
Ball inside.
Changeup outside, 2-1.
Strike.
Swung through the fastball late, 2-2. Line softly to right. Shortstop Miles there to make the catch, 1 out. Now stand alive, 0-1 today.
Ball inside.
Fastball inside for ball 1.
Strike.
Slider low. Oh, that's Cutter, actually, 1-1.
That's up.
Checked his swing on that high fastball, 2-1 the count. Changeup skied to left. Over is
Out.
Goyo. He'll make the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Now bring Burko up, 0-1 today, nobody on.
Ball low.
Fastball low, 1-0. Changeup ripped to right center field. Tough play for Moon. He's over in the gap. He will make the catch in front of the bullpen on the hard hit ball. 1-2-3 inning for Yogurt. Bottom 4 we go. It's 2-0.
Now batting.
Here is Goyo leading off, 0-1 today. Loves the low pitch. We'll give him 1. Changeup low and away. Called a strike, 1-0.
Right.
Heater up and in. Swung through it, 0-2. Slider up and away. Popped up behind the plate. It is out of play, though. Gets over the net. Cutter high in. Rip ball. Fighting him off. Change up and away. Pop foul behind the net. Still 0-2 actually. And fastball low and away. Dribbled softly to 3rd. Biggs to field. Fires to 1st. 1 out. Easy play. Now Turbo Miles up 0-1 today. At 3:33 on the air. Fastball just inside for ball 1. Cutter low and away, dribbled to 1st. Taps the bag himself, 2 outs. Now Wally Bacon up. 0-1 today with a dribbler. Fastball called a strike at the letters, 0-1. Changeup, grounded to 1st. Sportswood there, he'll make the play himself. 1-2-3 inning for Cooper, matching Yogurt. Top 5 we go, it's still 2-0. 4, 5, and 6 2 up. Jumps possesses the only hit for the Hot Corners today. First pitch lined up the middle. There to Roper to field. Fires to 1st. 1 out. Now Sportswood up 0-1 today. 426 average.
Strike.
Cutter ripped to the right side on a hop to Miles. Fires to 1st. 2 outs. And Tiny DeGrand up. Yogurt cruising along here in the 5th inning.
Strike.
Fastball at the knees called a strike. 0-1. Skies that 2nd pitch into center. Coming in is Moon. Makes the catch. And that's another 1-2-3 inning for Yogurt. Bottom 5 we go. It remains 2-0. Moon, Roper, and Evans to face Cooper here in the 5th. Moon shot his last time up. Started the scoring for the Wild Pigs. Slider at the letters called a strike, 0-1. Fastball dribbled in front of the plate. DeGrand fields, fires to 1st. 1 out. Now snag Roper up. Had a single his last time up. Change up at the knees, just low, 1-0. Fastball inside, ripped into right center field. Miyoshi going over. Leaps. It's off the wall, just out of her reach as Roper's on his way to 2nd. Firing from Miyoshi, not in time. It's a double for Roper. His 2nd hit of the day, and that'll bring up Flash Evans. Had a single in the 1st inning. Struck out his last time up. Slider low, 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
That's inside.
Heater inside, ball 3.
Strike.
Slider low and in, called a strike, 3-1.
Strike.
Heater up and away, called a strike, he checked on it, full count. Cutter away, fouled off, full count. Change up inside, ripped off Cooper's glove. Tough play, Biggs recovers, fires to first, not in time. Infield hit for Evans as the runner goes to third. Runners at the corners for Blings. He had an RBI single his last time up. Can the catcher do it again? Heater low and in, called a strike. Ball 0-1 the count. Change up low and away, dribbled up the middle. Cox has to go to first, makes the play, Roper will score. It's an RBI ground out for Wagner. 3-0 Wild Pigs lead as Evans made it to second before Cox even had the ball. 1 for 2, Spanky Wagner, I believe, had a single his last time up. First pitch fastball called a strike, 0-1.
Inside.
Cutter high and in, just inside, 1-0. Change up inside, called a strike. Evans steals third because I thought he was at first. Runner at third now, 90 feet away, 2 outs, 1-2 the count. Cooper going low and away with the slider. Wagner hits it to short. Cox fields for the third out. But 1 run does come across the score on 2 hits. Top of the 6th we go. It's 3-0 Wild Pigs. Jay Cox up now, feeling a little tense, facing Wes Yogurt.
Strike.
Called a strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
No.
Fastball high, 1-1.
Strike.
Cutter called a strike at the letters, 1-2. Change up, skied to left, shallow. In is Goyo. He will make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the
Yogurt is
center
just
fielder,
cruising along now.
Geronimo Davis.
Here is Geronimo.
Strike.
Fastball inside, called a strike, 0-1.
Strike.
Swung through it late, 0-2. Change up, pulled foul, 0-2, out in front. Peter grounded the short on a hop, Roper to field, 2 outs now. And now Snack Biggs up 0 for 1 today with, I believe, a ground out or a fly out, can't remember. They all blend together. Heater on the letters, called a strike. Swung through the fastball, 0-2 the count now.
Strike 3. You're out.
Swung through it again, and Biggs is down on strikes. Yogurt, another 1-2-3 inning for the ace. Bottom 6 we go, it's 3-0. Here's Blue Michaels up now, leading off against Cooper.
Strike.
Change up, called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Slider inside, hit the Sportswood over his head, and that's the first hit that Michaels has had this series. He's on at first to lead off the game inning. Here's Goyo now, 0 for 2 today.
Left fielder, Enrique Goyo.
Cutter up and away, called a strike, 0-1.
That's down.
Heater low and away, just missed, 1-1.
Strike.
Slider up and in, checked it and called a strike, 1-2.
Strike 3. You're out.
Heater high, called strike 3 at the letters. Rung him up. Goyo down on strikes, 1 out.
The second baseman,
Now Miles up.
Turbo Miles.
Tipped his middle away, it's ripped to right field. Miyoshi there though, catches it on the line, 2 outs. Throw in will hold Michaels at first.
Now batting,
Well, it's up to Wally Bacon, 0 for 2 today.
Wally
Looking for his first hit. High end slider from Cooper, called a strike, 0-1. Heater low and away, grounded to first. Sportswood to field, taps the bag himself, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit for the Wild Pigs, but nothing comes of it as Cooper gets out of it. 3-0 to the 7th. Yogurt is sitting on only 50 pitches, 1 hit given up, and 2 strikeouts so far as the top of the order is up for the 3rd time.
Strike.
Yoshi looks at a changeup on the outside corner for strike 1.
Strike.
Swings through a fastball 0-2.
Through.
And swings through a fastball, strike 3. Yogurt has his 3rd strikeout of the day.
the left fielder,
Now Stan Alive up.
Stan Alive.
Ball inside.
Fastball inside for ball 1.
Strike.
Cutter low on the knees, 1-1. Line to right, over the leaping Wagner into the corner. Alive has his 2nd hit of the day for the Hot Corners, and it will hold him to a single as Evan gets it in quickly. Finally, the Hot Corners have their 2nd hit, and they have a runner at first for Burko with 2 outs. Or 1 out, sorry.
Ball inside.
Cutter inside for ball 1. Lined in the right center field. That's going to get down and all the way to the wall. And it gets past Moon, who misplays it off the wall. Burko going to slide into second easily. Rounding third is alive. He will score. It's 3-1. That was a massive misplay from Manon Moon off of the fence out there in right center. He didn't even look down to field it. And that allows Alive to go to first with the first run of the day. Jeb jumps now with a runner in scoring position.
That's up.
Cutter high. Not even close. 1-0. Lined out to left center. Coming in is Moon. He will make the catch in shallow left center. 2 outs now. Sportswood with an RBI opportunity. Yogurt set.
Strike.
Cutter on the inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Strike.
Swung through a fastball. 0-2. Cutter to the right side, past the diving Wagner into right field. Evans charging, will get it in, and Burkle will hold at third. He's not the fastest. Runners at the corners for Tiny DeGrand. 0 for 2 today.
Outside.
Change up outside for ball 1.
Strike.
Change up on the outside corner this time for strike 1. Fastball at the knees, skied to right. Evans over. Calling for it, and he'll make the catch. Hot corners waste a golden opportunity to get more than one, but they do at least finally score. 3-1 your score. Bottom 7 we go. Moon, Roper, and Evans to face Cooper. Slider low and away from Cooper. Dribbled up the middle. Cox charging. Makes the play. Fires. Gets Moon by half a step. 1 out. Now snag Roper up. 2 for 3 today as a double and a single. One more hit puts him over 200 on the season as the fastball is called a strike. 0-1. Change up low and inside. Checked and called a strike. 0-2. Slider low, dribbled back to Cooper, fields it, fires, 2 outs. And now Flash Evans up, 2 for 3 today, has 2 singles to his credit. Range up low and away, checked and called a strike, 0-1. Cutter high and in, swung through it 0-2. Just moved off the center of his bat. Heater low and in, looked at for ball 1. Slider low and in, dribbled up the middle. Cooper fields it, fires the first. 1-2-3 inning for Cooper. Couldn't have come at a better time. Top 8 we go. It's 3-1. Cox, James, and Biggs to face Yogurt. Bottom 3 in the hot corners lineup. Cox is not hitting well, so let's pinch hit here. Do we have anybody who can play shortstop? Fuck, we don't. I mean, Biggs could play shortstop, but can anyone play third? Cox can do that. She's a utility player. That'd be a big old yikes, Captain. We definitely could have used Digman for this game. Cox has to hit. I don't have anyone who can play shortstop. Or third base. So, ball low, 1-0. Second pitch, driven to left center field, deep. Moon is back, will run out of juice in front of the warning track, and that's the first out. Here's James, 0 for 2 today.
Ball inside.
Fastball inside. Change up inside for a strike, ball 1.
Ball inside.
Change up inside again, 0-2. Lined on the ground to short, second, whatever. Miles Fields, 2 outs. Now Biggs up, 0 for 2 today. Third baseman looking to have something start here. Fastball called a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Change, cutter low, 1-1. Change up, skied to left center, shallow. In is Goyo and Moon. Moon calls it, and that's the third out. Bottom 8 we go, it's 3-1. Cooper's done. She has 87 pitches. I'm not letting her hit. I'm not letting her pitch anymore. She did well. It'll be... What's their lineup look like? Blings is left. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right, right. Mostly righties. Either way, we're screwed. So I say we go with... Let's go with Hayes. He's the best rested. No high shit. Keep it low. Curveball in the dirt. Ball 1. Didn't even offer. Slider low. Strike at the knees. Oh, 1-1. Change up and away. Line to left. Over Biggs. It's a base hit for Blings. Live gets it in quickly to hold him to just a single as the leadoff man's on for the Wild Pigs in the 8th. Spanky Wagner up. First baseman set. First pitch from Hayes is the low and away curve. Change up for a strike. 0-1. Heater up and away now. Fouled off. 0-2. Curveball low and in. Dribble back to Hayes. Fires the second one on the first. Double play. 6-3. Good pitching from Hayes. Erases the leadoff single, and now Michael's up with nobody on and 2 outs. Heater inside. Called a strike, 0-1. Slider low and away. Dribbled on the ground to second. Jumps to backhand. Fires to first. That's the 3rd out. Hayes is a clean 8th inning. Top 9 we go. It's 3-1. Last chance for the Hot Corners to try and rally against Yogurt. Miyoshi, Alive, and Burko. Blings is leaving. Battery is in to catch. So they have the strong arm catcher to prevent the steal. We're going to take Miyoshi out, and I'm going to put in... All right, Bo, you're up.
That's inside.
Fastball inside for ball 1.
Strike.
Strike on the outside corner. I need to change his position just in case. I want him in center and James in right. At the knees, skied to right field. Going back is Evans at the warning track. It'll run out of juice, though. 1 out. Good effort. Now Alive up. 1 for 3 today with a single.
Strike.
Fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. At the letters, ripped up the middle past the diving Roper, and that's a base hit for Alive, his 2nd hit of the day. 2 for 4 now for him.
The designated hitter, Stu Burko.
Bring up Burko now, 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. He's driven in the only run for the Hot Corners so far.
Strike.
Cutter at the knees for a strike.
Ball high.
Checked his swing on that cutter. 1-1. Hangs changeup down the middle. It's going to run out of juice, though. No carry on the wind out there today as Moon runs under it for the 2nd out. It looked good off the bat, but no carry on the ball. Jumps now up. Single back in the first, nothing since. Cutter down the middle, missed it, 0-1. Fastball way outside. That's going to get by the catcher as Alive's going to advance to 2nd easily. Runner in scoring position now for the Hot Corners, but the tying run is at the plate.
Up the plate.
The fastball outside, 2-1.
Inside.
Inside, 3-1 now. Skied out the left, easy play. Goyo over, coming in, makes the catch, and the Hot Corners lose to the Wild Pigs. 3-1 behind the complete game from Ace West Yogurt. It was a good matchup, 3-1, very close, but our offense just could not hit him. He only has 2 fastballs on a changeup, but the guy knows how to pitch. That's why he's the ace of their staff. Yoshi was hitless in her first start of the season. Belter, pinch hit, didn't get a hit. Alive, 2 for 4, had most hits. Burko got on base once. Jumps got on base once. Sportswood got on base once. Burko drove in our only run on a double. Or, actually, it was on a... Was it on a single? It was on a double, yeah. And then after that, DeGrand was hitless, Cox was hitless, James and Biggs was hitless. Basically 6 through 9 really screwed us over. Top of their lineup was what carried their day. Roper went 2 for 4. Evans went 2 for 4. Blings had 2 RBIs, 2 for 4. Moon a homer. And then after that, they didn't really have anything else. Cooper goes a solid 7 innings, only gives up 3 runs, but you can't win if you can't score. She takes the loss. She's now 2-2 on the year. Yogurt goes complete 9 innings, gives up only the 1 hit, or 1 run on 5 hits, strikes out 3. Hayes has a clean 8th inning despite giving up the hit. He did manage to turn a double play, though, so that helps. Yogurt is, of course, going to be your player of the game, had the complete game. Can't really argue with that. Cooper is your runner-up, only giving up 3 earned runs, but when your person you're facing gives up 1 run or less, you're kind of screwed. So the Hot Corners lose again. It's 4 of our last 6 games we've lost. Not really trending in the right direction, if you know what I mean. But we do still have the division lead. There's only 1 game. We have a half-game lead on the Freebooters and Moose. And this game is the Platypi and the Heaters, I believe, so it's not even in our conference. Heaters come back to win 4-3. All right, they now only a half game behind the Platypi. Liking it. We got the Herbivores this time. Did we play them twice or did we play them once? Let's have a look at our schedule here. We played the Herbivores and then we played the Moose twice. So this is... Those last 2 games are basically deciding who wins the division. Because the Herbivores are not playoff contenders. They're 4-10. They have no chance of making the playoffs. They're basically just here to spoil at this point. Dick Lucas versus Noah Kaiser. Rookie versus veteran. We need a big win. We need a win to keep our division lead. We have a half-game lead in our division right now. It's not looking good. We need to win because the Moose, we played them the last 2 games of the season. We split with the Freebooters. We won 2 out of 3 from the Wild Pigs. And so far, we're 1-0 against the Herbivores. We're going to play them again first. Sandcats are 9-5. No one in their division actually played this past couple games, so Platypi now only have a half-game lead on the Wide Loads and Heaters. They have 3 games left to play. Crocodons sit at 9-4. They have 3 games left to play with a 1.5-game lead. So they're the closest. Well, the Sandcats, they've already clinched their division. No one can catch them. Sirloins have 6 wins. They can't get any better than 8. So Sandcats have already won the Boss Division. We have a division champion already. So an expansion team will be in the playoffs this year. Ours is the road is a little bit tougher. See the player development here. Jock Often was replaced by Rosie Hugo because the Buzzards have no chance of making the playoffs. Sirloins also, they need to win basically to stay in. They're letting go of Longbalo? What? That man went 4 for 4 against us and got on 5 times. What? They cut their plate. They're cutting payroll. They're not going to make the playoffs either, apparently. Pickle's down to 9-1. Digman's down to 4-5. I got to pick her up now. I got to do it. I'm going to pick her up. Grape LaGrange replaces Rory Crowds on the Platypi. They're making the playoff push. Herbisaur signed Ray Cummings, replacing Ralph Blue. So, yeah, they're cutting payroll right there. So, we might see Ray Cummings next time. Presidente gets some speed. Everbraid has another training opportunity. They really want him to get better. Pine Harrison replaces Keg Gutterson on the Blowfish. Again, they're cutting payroll. I don't know. Keg Gutterson. He can't field, but the man can hit. Digman loses some power. That's fine. Pickles increases his contact. Okay. Presidente gets more accuracy. Yes! I didn't even have to train you and you got better, bro. Love to see it. Landry got picked up. Okay, yeah, we definitely got to pick up Digman now. We got to do it. I need another shortstop. And Belter loses some contact. All right, that's fine. I don't care. Let's go. We're making the move. We're signing Bush at Digman. We're 5 over 4-3. I'll take that every damn day of the week. But this is purely for fielding, not for hitting. Just give me Digman. Bye-bye, Randy. You're good at hitting, but you can't field, and I need fielders right now. Defense is our weak point. Let me look at the catchers. Can I replace Stagcleave? Jacques Often. No way am I signing that salary. Holy crap. Now, these catchers are they're subpar at best. Thomas is good, but I can't afford 6.2. I just can't. I need the money. What else do we have? Stanberg's 15-1. 5-6 for Axelson. Not as good of a fielder as Miyoshi, but she can hit. Plus, she's 21. So she'll be around for quite a while, it looks like. Pardon me. 5-6. What's Miyoshi making? 4-8? Let me put Axelson on my target list. I'm willing to sign her. Pickle I don't need anymore. Is there any other, like, young players here? We got O'Wugliams. I'm not interested. I don't need a shortstop. Yeah, I just picked up a shortstop, so I don't really need another one. All right, hear me out now. What if we get crazy with this? What if we get crazy? What if we cut Bo Belter? Man is making $10 million a year, but he hasn't been doing really well, and he can't field. If we cut him, James is our de facto center fielder, which I'm fine with. Plus, he's cheaper. And then that allows someone else to play the outfield in right, which could be either Sox or someone I sign. Miyoshi is at best. She's a backup. She's not a great hitter, but you can put her in the field and she'll make some plays for you. Belter is basically offense and speed, but he can't field. That's the problem. That would open up a whole bunch of opportunities for us here. We could sign No, we can't, actually. Holy crap. We could sign Charlie Pittman. He's 32. A little bit older than Belter, but he's cheaper. No, but he can't field. Now I see the fielding. Nah, fam. Fam. We ain't signing that. Nah. We ain't doing that. We could sign LeBoing, but he still makes more. Yeah, that defeats the purpose then. Jeffrey Owen is a C+. Let's not shoot ourselves in the foot here. I'll keep Axelson on the target list because she is still a better fielder than Belter. So let's wait and see. Let's see if Belter can turn it around here in the last couple of games. Am I feeling like going for a triple header? You know what? I think I'm just crazy enough to do it. Let's go. Triple header it is. Player development here. I don't like it. I like it, but I don't have enough money. I like it, but don't have enough money. Don't have enough money, and not really. I'll wait. Alright, let's do this. Who do you suggest I start? Burko is juice, so he's at DH. Sportswood at first, Jumps, Alive, Belter, James, Stadcliffe starting at catcher, Digman at short, giving Cox a chance to, rest, and Biggs at third. Okay, I can get behind that. I like this lineup. Let's do it. Kaiser on the hill. Let's rock it. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. We're on the road again. We're going to the Herbisaur's home field, Emerald Diamond Ballpark. They share this with the Bee-Wolves. Although I think the Bee-Wolves actually got a new stadium, so. Let's have a look. Jumps, Burko, Sportswood, Alive, Belter, James, Biggs, Digman, Stadcliffe. Sachs and Rojas are not hitting well for them. Manley and Stokes are, but Stokes is playing hurt. So let's do it. Jumps, Burko and Sportswood to lead off here against Dick Lucas. Strike on the inside corner on the curveball, 0-1. Forkball called a strike at the knees. Lucas quickly ahead.
That's up.
Fastball high, 2-1. 1-2.
Ball.
Change up inside, 2-2 now. Chase the high fastballs, fouled off.
He's out.
Hamster there to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
And now Burko.
Designated hitter.
Juice,
Stu
batting
Burko.
second. See what he can do. Slider at the knees, a strike. Forkball down the middle, ripped into left center. Waxy was down middle low, but Burko connects with it. He's on his way to second. Sachs just now getting the ball. It's going to be a double, one-out double for Burko, putting a runner in scoring position
Now batting.
in the first for Sportswood.
baseman, Dirk Sportswood.
See if Dirk can capitalize here. Change up at the knees, 0-1. Change up ripped into left center. That's going to get down and all the way to the wall. Off the wall it hits. Burko rounding third. He's going to score easily. Reeves' is throw into second. Not in time as Sportswood goes back-to-back doubles with Burko, and it's 1-0 Hot Corners. Stan Alive up now, batting .508 on the year, having a great year. Swung through the fastball 0-1. Lucas is actually what you would consider a breaking ball pitcher. He doesn't have the greatest velocity, but he has good junk and accuracy ratings, making him a solid number 2. Forkball fouled off 0-1. Actually, he's a 3 pitcher because this is game 15 for them. This is game 14 for us. Alive behind 0-2 in the count. Fastball ripped up the middle, past Lucas. Diving is Stokes to cut it off. What a play. Makes the play at first to retire.
The right fielder, Bo
Retire the batter. Alive, and Sportswood goes to third on the play. Belter up now, 395 hitting. His average has dipped below 400 in the past couple of games. As the first pitch is a fastball high for ball 1. Fastball fouled off to the right. That's not going to be caught, and it's down for strike 1. 1-1 the count now. Lucas set. Change up way inside, gets past the catcher as the runner's going to try and score. Here's the throw in time to nail Sportswood at the plate. Hot Corners get 1 on back-to-back doubles, but nothing more as the Herbivores are due up here in the bottom half. Rookie Kason Odom will be hitting first. He will be starting today, batting .333, as Kaiser will be on the hill. Rookie versus rookie here to lead off. Fastball from Kaiser at the knees, a strike, 0-1. Two-seamer grounded to second. Jumps the field, fires to first, 1 out. Now Henry Hamster up. High pitch specialist, batting .250 on the year. He's their cornerstone player for the Herbivores. First pitch from Kaiser is a curveball at the knees, first strike, 0-1. Slider low and in, ripped on the ground to jumps. He's there to field. Fires to first, 2 quick outs. And now Grunt Manley. RBI man and a tough out. First pitch forkball from Kaiser is grounded off of Kaiser's glove to Sportswood, who will flip to Kaiser and still get the out. A 1-3-1. You don't see that every day, folks. 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser. Nothing for the Herbivores in the first. Top second, it is 1-0 Hot Corners. Belter due up.
The right fielder, Bo
Belter will continue his at-bat, this time with a clean count, since Sportswood was thrown out trying for the plate. Change up right down the middle, first strike, 0-1 from Lucas. Fastball high, 1-1. Fastball high again, 2-1 the count now. Lucas ball falling behind here. Forkball also high, but chased by Belter. 2-2, fouled off. Fastball strike 3. Belter down on strikes for the first out. Now Geronimo James up, batting under 400 now at 397. Slump in the past couple of games. This is the first pitch fastball at the letters, 0-1. Forkball high, 1-1 the count.
That's inside.
Change up inside, 2-1. Fastball on the high inside corner, 2-2. High fastball drilled into center. Coming in is Sachs, and he will make a catch for the second out. Now Snack Biggs up, rookie batting .267 on the year. Looking at a fastball at the knees, 0-1. Change up pulled foul, 0-2. Biggs quickly behind. Curveball pulled foul. He was way out in front of that one. Out of play. Curveball again out in front. This time it'll be fair. Over in the corner is the left fielder, Reeves, and he will make the catch for the first out. Or third out, I'm sorry. 1-2-3 inning for Lucas. Bottom 2 we go. It's 4, 5, and 6. Second baseman Annabella Stokes due up here to lead off, playing hurt today, but she's the best option they have. Curveball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball low and away, dribbled, foul, 0-2. K-Dot activates. High and in two-seamer. Strike 3 at the letters. Stokes couldn't offer, and Kaiser gets a rare strikeout. Now Steve Reeves up, playing left field today, batting .345 on the year. Only 1 RBI to his credit this season. No homers. Base hit for Reeves as he gets the first hit of the day for the Herbivores here in the second. Puts a runner on with 1 out past the diving Digman, getting her first start with her new team. Center fielder Yoink Sachs is up. He's batting .269, I believe. Not hitting very well at the current moment, as the first pitch curveball is a strike at the knees, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away, grounded to first. Sportswood Fields on to second, 1. Digman to first, 3-6-3 double play, and they end the inning. Nothing, 1 hit for the Herbivores, but no runs come of it. Top 3 we go, 1-0 to score. Digman getting her first at bat of the year for the Hot Corners. She hit .250 with the Beals before being let go in the middle of the season. Slider right down the middle, 0-1. Curveball turned on and pulled into left field. Over is Reeves at the wall. He'll make the catch, 1 out. Now Stagcleef up, .348 on the season, 2 RBIs, no home runs.
Ball outside.
Fastball outside, changeup outside for ball 1.
Run.
That's a strike on the slider, 1-1 at the letters. Slider at the knees, hard on the ground to second. Stokes to field, fires to first, 2 outs. And now Jeb jumps up 0 for 1 today. Pardon me.
Nope. High.
Fastball high for ball 1.
Run.
Fastball at the letters, called a strike this time, 1-1. That forkball ripped into left center field, just in front of Reeves for a base hit. Jumps is on with his first hit of the day, and his hit keeps the inning alive for the Hot Corners with 2 outs for Burko. Doubled back in the first inning and later scored on an RBI double from Sportswood.
That's low.
Change up low, 1-0. Curveball called a strike at middle outside, 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Curveball just outside this time, 2-1. Slider ripped the third off a Hamster's glove. It's going to be a base hit as Jumps is rounding second on his way to third. Hamster recovers, fires, gets Jumps at third base. Good reactions from the third baseman as he does get the out. 2 hits for the Hot Corners, but no runs. Bottom 3 we go. It's 1-0. Rojas, Stewart, and Clark do up. Here is shortstop right fielder Juan Rojas. Takes a curveball outside for ball 1. Slider up and in, lifted to left. Easy play for Alive. Makes the catch, 1 out. Now shortstop Milo Stewart up, batting only .222 on the season. He is fully healthy this time, though. First time they played, he was a little bit hurt as he looks at the fastball inside for ball 1. Forkball grounded softly to first. Sportswood to field, taps the bag himself in one motion, 2 outs. And now catcher Fiona Clark hitting .094 on the season. Not very good at all. First pitch from Kaiser is a low-end 2-seamer. Dribbled back off of Kaiser's glove. He recovers and fires to first, and that'll end the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for him. Top 4 we go. 1-0 the score. 3, 4, and 5. Meat of the order due up to face Lucas. Sportswood up first, had an RBI double back in the first, then thrown out trying to score. Strike at the letters, 0-1.
Nope. Inside.
Fastball inside this time, 1-1.
Ball inside.
Fastball inside again, 2-1 the count now. Forkball caught the top of the zone, 2-2. Swung through the fastball. Sportswood is down on strikes for the first out. Gonna bring up Alive, 0 for 1 today with a ground out to second. First pitch slined softly into right. Rojas cannot reach it. It is a base hit for Alive as he keeps his good hitting going. He's been consistently hitting all year. Runner at first with 1 out for Belter now. Can't say the same for rookie Bo Belter. Struck out his first time up as he looks at a curveball at the letters, 0-1. Fastball grounded up the middle. Stewart flips to second 1. On to first. It's a 6-4-3 double play, and the inning is over. Bottom 4 we go. 1-0 the score. Here is Odom, the DH. Flew out his first time up. Curveball outside for ball 1. Forkball low and in. Line softly to right. Belter coming in. Slides and makes the catch. Good play from Belter. First out. There's Henry Hamster. Grounded out his first time up. First pitch heater high. Called a strike. 0-1. Slider low and away. Dribble to the right side. It's coming back fair. Kaiser Fields gets him at first. Good recovery from Kaiser. 2 outs now. And Manley up. He's batting juiced. I didn't even notice that. Oops. First pitch away. Hit to the right side. Left side actually. Past the diving Biggs into the corner. And Manley on his way to second. Alive Fields gets it in. Not in time though. Manley has a 2-out double. Runner in the scoring position. 4-4 hitter Annabella Stokes. Let's see if she can come through. Struck out her first time up. Heater at the letters called a strike, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away outside for ball 1.
No, that's inside.
Forkball just inside, 2-1. Curveball grounded to short or second. Jumps there to field. Goes to first, and that's the 3rd out. Kaiser gives up a double to Manley, but gets out of the inning without allowing a run to score. Top 5 we go. It's 1-0 Hot Corners. Game's moving along fairly quickly here as James will come up to face Lucas, already at 49 pitches here in the beginning of the 5th inning. Change up at the letters for a strike, 0-1.
Nope, that's high.
Fastball inside, 1-1. His 3rd pitch skied in the shallow left center. Out is the shortstop, calling for it is Stewart. He makes the catch, 1 out. Got to bring up Biggs, 0 for 1 today. First pitch lined him right, but Manley's there to catch it, 2 outs. Now Digman up, 0 for 1 today with a fly out to left center. Turns on the first pitch fastball, back to Lucas. He fields and fires to first. 1-2-3 inning for Lucas. Bottom 5 we go. 1-0 still the score as Reeves due up to lead off. He had a single his first time up. Slider on the low outside corner, 0-1. Forkball now low and away for a strike, 0-2 the count. Heater up and in, taken for a ball, just missed, 1-2. Low and in two-seamer, called strike 3 on the corner as he checked, and now he's like, nah, man, that ain't a strike. Yes, it is. 1 out. Here is Yoink Sachs, 0 for 1 today. Low and in forkball, called a strike, 0-1. High and away four-seamer, called a strike, 0-2. He has not taken the bat off his shoulder yet. Low and away curveball from Kaiser is taken for a ball, 1-2, just in the dirt. Low slider below the knees, fouled off, 1-2. Two-seamer high and in, swung through it, strike 3. He chased it, 2 strikeouts for Kaiser to start the inning. And now Rojas up, 0 for 1 today. Batting 173 on the year. Fastball back up the middle, Kaiser to field, fires to first, 1-2-3 inning for him. All 3 outs being made by him via strikeout or fielding. Top 6 we go. It remains 1-0. Both starters have settled in now. This is a pitching duel. Who's going to blink first? First pitch from Lucas is a fastball for strike 1.
No, inside.
Slider in, curveball inside, misses, 1-1. Changeup pulled foul by Stagcleef, 1-2. Fastball skied to center. Back a few steps is Sachs. In now, makes the catch, 1 out. Medium depth. Got to bring up Jeb Jumps. 1 for 2, had a singles last time up.
That's up.
Fastball low in the dirt, 1-0. Fastball at the knees, called a strike, 1-1. Fastball at the letters, 1-2. Curveball turned on and pulled foul by Jumps, out in front, 1-2. Chased it high and in. Strikeout for Lucas, his 4th. And that's the 2nd out. Oh, nobody on for Burko with 2 outs. Change up low, 1-0. Slider ripped up the middle, right to Stewart though, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 inning for Lucas. Bottom 6 we go, 1-0 the score. Here is Milo Stewart, made a great defensive play. First pitch curveball at the knees is a strike, 0-1. Low and in slider, grounded to first. Sportswood to backhand. He will flip the Kaiser covering, and that's the 1st out. Now catcher Fiona Clark up, 0 for 1 today, and Whopper Batsman will be pinch hitting here in the 6th. Looks like they want to tie the game up with a swing. Lined up the middle, jumps to cut off the soft liner, and that's the 1st out. 2nd out of the inning as Odom is up. 0 for 2 today. Curveball fouled off on the first pitch. He was waiting on it, 0-1. Slider up and in, called a strike at the letters, 0-2. Going in fastball just inside and missed, 1-2. Up and away two-seamer, skied to left center. Alive over, calling for it in the gap, coming in now. Makes the catch for the 3rd out. Another 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser. Through 6, it remains 1-0. Kaiser working on a 2-hitter here as Lucas has only given up 5 hits and 1 run, and he has 3 strikeouts. Top 7, it's the middle of the Hot Corners lineup. Let's see if they can break it open. Batsman exits as Chili Little will go to right, and right fielder Juan Rojas will come in and catch because he's the backup catcher. Sportswood looks at a pitch down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Fastball way outside, that didn't even come close, 1-1. Fastball line to right field. Little gets his first action as he makes the catch easily, 1 out. And here's Stan Alive, had a single his last time up. Looks at a slider and dirty, checked it, almost went at it, 1-0. Change up way inside, not even close. 2-0 the count now. Fastball fouled off, 2-1 the count. Was waiting on it, just a little late. Forkball just on the outside, 2-2. Turns on the fastball, rips it in the left center, but it's right at Reeves for the 2nd out of the inning. Belter up now, 0 for 2, nobody on. 2 outs. Change up, rip dead center field. I think he got all of it, folks. Back at the wall is Sachs. He will leap, but it's going to be futile. Home run for Bo Belter as he hits it dead center over the bullpens. 425, 2nd of the season for Belter, 9th RBI, and it's a 2-0 Hot Corners lead.
Center fielder, Geronimo James.
Now Geronimo James up 0 for 2 today. Looking to get his first hit.
Ball inside.
Curveball inside for ball 1.
Nope, inside.
Fastball inside this time, 2-0. Swings through a slider, 2-1, high and in. Ripped up the middle, base hit for James, and he finally gets a hit. Back-to-back hits now with 2 outs, have given the hot corners some business now. That'll bring up Biggs. 0 for 2 today, and Chuck Filthwick is coming in. This is their ace reliever. After him, they don't really have a good reliever. So Filthwick is a 5.82 ERA, 1.41 WHIP, 18 strikeouts. The Herbisaurs made the mistake of leaving him in too long the last time we played him, and he gave up a walk-off double to Alive in the 10th inning, giving him the loss. He's juiced, though, so maybe he will have a good performance. Biggs due up. Strike at the outside corner, 0-1. Pick-off throw to first, not in time. Turns on it, Biggs hits that deep left center field. James was running on the play. He's rounding second on his way to third. Sachs will chase it down in front of the wall in the corner. Deepest part of the park. Anywhere else, it's probably gone. 1 run comes across on the solo shot by Bo Belter, and another hit from James, but nothing happens besides that. 2-0, bottom 7. Kaiser still pitching well. Hamster up 2, 3, and 4. Inside forkball, called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Middle away fastball, hit to the right side, past the diving Sportswood to right. Belter fields, gets it to first. Not in time as it's dropped. Runner thinks about going to second, but decides better. It's a single for Hamster to lead off. Now Manley, 1 for 2 at the double. Hamster's probably going to go. Almost picked him off. Pitch out was there. Stackley throws. He got him! They guessed right on the steal, and they throw out Hamster at second. That's the first that's first base runner thrown out by Stagleaf this year. 1-0 the count here to Manley as there's nobody on now with an out.
That's outside.
Heater away, 2-0. Slider coming in. Rip to right. That's a little funky camera angle as that's going to get down into the corner. Belter to field. Throws it back in.
Easy.
And it's going to be a base hit. It's a double. Would have scored a run, but now it's a runner at second with nobody out. First pitch is low and away curve, called a strike, 0-1. They pitch out, no run. 1-1 the count. Low and in forkball. Stokes hits it up the middle. Diving is Digman. It's past her for a base hit. James fields. Runner's coming home. Throw in. Not in time. Throw to second. Also not in time. Stokes gets a double. It's an RBI. 2-1 the score. Reeves up.
Steve-O Reeves.
Low and inside slider to Reeves. Ripped on the ground. Biggs dives. Cuts it off. Has to go to first. Makes the play. 2 outs. Tying run at third for Yoink Sachs. 0 for 2 today. Batting only 220, looking to turn it around. Fastball called a strike, 0-1. Slider up and away, skied, shallow center. Jeb's calling for it. He's there. Jeb looking for it. Makes the catch for the third out. Kaiser does give up a run, but he does manage to strand the tying run at third. Top of the 8th we go. It's 2-1 hot corners. Digman, Stagleaf, and jumps to face Filthwick.
The shortstop.
Here is Digman, 0 for 2 today. Grounded to the pitcher last time up and also flew out back in the second.
No, inside.
Inside, 2-0 the count. Pop behind the plate, get out of play, out of play, out of play. Thank you. 2-1, off the net. Hit hard on the ground to second. Stokes there, fires to first, 2 outs. 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stagleaf up now, 0 for 2 today. Filthwick's first fastball is on the outside, 0-1. Slider, same spot, 0-2. Heater hit on a hop to second. Stokes to field, fires to first, 2 quick outs. And now Jeb jumps. 1 for 3 today with a single.
No, inside.
Fastball inside that time, 1-0. Slider away, jumps guessed right. He's hit it to deep center, but it's going to hang, and Sachs is there. That's the third out. 1, 2, 3 innings for Filthwick. Bottom 8 we go. It remains 2-1. Rojas, Stewart, and Little. Here is Juan Rojas. Going to take a high and in slider for a strike, going 1 the count. Next is the 2-seamer, just outside, ball 1. Fastball inside for a strike. He checked and did not guess right. 1-2. High and away curve. Swung through it. Strike 3. Kaiser gets another strikeout. 1 out. Now Milo Stewart 0 for 2 today. Has not got on. High and away forkball for a strike. 0-1 the count. Oh, and in curve, just low. 1-0. 1-1. Oh, and away heater, just outside. 2-1. Up and in two-seamer, checked it, and it is high. 3-2. 3-1. Oh, and away slider, called a strike. Full count now. Up and in forkball, ripped into left center. That's going to get down. James will cut it off before it gets to Waldo, but it will still be a double thanks to Stewart's great speed. And it's the tying run at second with 1 out. Now Chili Little up, getting his first plate appearance of the game. Uses a defensive replacement back in the 6th. Curveball low and in, hit up the middle. Jumps to backhand. Fields fires to first. 2 outs. Runner to third. Tying run 90 feet away for Kason Odom, the rookie. 0 for 3 today, looking for his first hit. High and in slider, called a strike for the first pitch. Fastball low and away. Fouled off. Sportswood knocks it down, but it is foul. 0-2. Forkball in the dirt. Blocked by Stagcleaf, but no swing. 1-2. Up and away two-seamer. Swung through it. Strike 3. Kaiser strikes him out and gets out of the jam again. Strands the runner, tying run at third for the 2nd inning in a row. And it's still a 2-1 lead to the 9th for the Hot Corners. Leading off will be DH Stu Burko, followed by first baseman Dirk Sportswood, and left fielder Stan Alive. Here is Burko, 2 for 3, double and single to his credit, as Filthwick in for his 3rd inning of work. First pitch fastball, swung through it by Burko, 0-1. Fastball low, 1-1. Fastball skied softly to right, tough play for Little, he will not get there. Burko has his 3rd hit. He's on first to lead off the inning. Now to bring up Sportswood, 1 for 3, double back in the 1st, and an RBI. Fastball outside for ball 1. Low for a strike is the slider, 1-1.
No, that's inside.
Slider inside, 2-1 the count. Fastball pulled foul by Sportswood, 2-2.
Outside.
Fastball high, full count. Slider skied the left. Easy play for Reeves. He's coming in, calling for it. Makes the catch medium depth for the first out. He's playing him deep. Now Alive up. 1 for 3 has a single to his credit back in, I believe, the 4th inning. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, 0-2 now. Quickly ahead. Turns on the fastball, rips it in the left center. Will that hang? It will. Reeves catches it for the 2nd out. Good rip from Alive, but bad luck on the placement. Now Belter up. Had a home run his last time up. It is currently the deciding run. Turns on the fastball, hits it up the middle. Good power stroke from Belter as he gets the inning alive, keeps it going. 2 hits now for the Hot Corners in the inning as it's 1st and 2nd for James. 1 for 3 with a single last time up.
That's inside.
Fastball on the inside corner, 0-1. Well, actually, 1-0. That missed. I thought it was a strike. Fastball down the middle, pulled foul, just out in front, 1-1.
No, inside.
Fastball inside, 2-1 the count. Fastball at the letters, 2-2. Turns on the fastball, you've chased it. Right to Manley on the hop, taps the bag, and that's the 3rd out. Filthwick gets out of the jam with no runs scoring on the 2 hits. Bottom 9, 2-1 your score. Hamster, Manley, and Stokes against Kaiser. I'm going to let Kaiser go for this. He's only thrown 68 pitches. He's not tired. I'm willing to risk it. He gives up a hit. Maybe I'll go to the bullpen. First pitch forkball to Hamster. Turned on, grounded to short. Digman to field, fires, 1 out. Now Manley up. Going away fastball, fouled off by Manley, 0-1.
No, inside.
Low and in, 2-seamer just missed. Inside, 1-1. Slider low and in, called a strike this time, 2-1. 1-2, whatever. Kaiser low curve in the dirt, fouled off. Manley fighting to stay alive here. Forkball fouled back, off the net. Still 1-2. High and in heater, skied the shallow center. Left center, James over. Almost overran it, but does kick the catch. 2 outs now. Nobody on for Stokes. 1 for 3. She's the last chance. Has a double to her name and an RBI, but nothing else. Slider hitting the right center field. That's going to get all the way to the wall. No one's going to catch it. Stokes already on her way to second. James gets it into the cutoff man. Going for third. Throw to the jumps. Not in time. It's a 2-out triple from Stokes. Reeves is their last chance. He's got the time run at third. 1 for 3. Does have a single. Kaiser, forkball low and in. Ball 1. I'm sticking with him. I'm going to give the rookie the chance.
That's outside.
Heater outside. Missed it. 2-0 now. Slider called a strike on the low end outside corner. 2-1. Curveball up and in. Skied to right. Belter in. That will drop for a hit. It's a tie game. Good 2-out hitting from Reeves. Keeps the game alive for the Herbivores as the Sacks is now up. Hankey will pinch hit. This is the other catcher on the roster. So this will be interesting. Are they going to keep him in and replace Rojas? Or are they going to keep Rojas, replace him? I don't know. I don't know what their bench looks like right now. Low and away 2-seamer for a ball. 1-0. It was in the dirt. Low curveball. Called a strike at the knees this time. 1-1. Up and in forkball is high. 2-1. Low and in fastball. Grounded back to the mound. Kaiser bare hands and fires. 3 outs. Kaiser does give up the tying run, but he does get out of the inning as we go to extras. 2-2 the score. Biggs, Digman, and Stagleaf. Filthwick will be exiting as it is closer Elric Rippin. Not juiced, but he is locked in, so he had a good outing last time. He has not given up a run this season. So for a closer only rated as a C, he's not doing half bad. Whip is just barely over 1, and he's got no earned runs given up. And he's a specialist, too. That's active because he's a righty. Rojas has moved to center, out of position. Hankey will catch. And Biggs is up. I can move Digman to third. Cox is a righty, isn't she? Fuck. They're all righties. All my bench hitters are righties. Fuck. Okay. Snack, you gotta hit. I'm sorry. Fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. 0-2. Well, that was quick. 3 straight pitches for fastballs, all strikes. He's gone. Now Digman up. Fastball skied. Foul territory. Second baseman going for it. I don't know why. Stokes makes the catch for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up Stagleaf, 0 for 3 today. Fastball way high, not even close. Fastball popped up, foul territory. Catcher over, pitcher over. Pitcher calls for it. Rippin makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning for him. Bottom 10 we go. 2-2. All right, Kaiser's done. He did well. We go with Broseph. First pitch to Rojas is a strike at the knees. 0-1. Slider low and in. First strike. 0-2. 2-seamer up and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. Rojas down on strikes. 1 out. Now Stewart up. 1 for 3 today as a double to his credit. Slider up. Fouled off. 0-1. I gotta move Belter to center. Two-seamer called a strike on the inside corner. 0-2 now. Slider high in. Ball 1. Fastball low and away. Skied to right center. Belter over. It's going to get down. James can't get to it either. Going all the way to the wall. Runner already on his way to second. Cutoff man has it. Runner to third. And he's safe. It's a 1-out triple for Stewart. Now Little getting ready to drive in the winning run here. 9-away fastball. Swung through it 0-1. High and in 2-seamer. Swung through it again. 0-2. Fastball low and away. Swung through it. Strike 3. Little down on strikes. He missed all 3 fastballs. 2 outs. Now Odin up. Looking to win the game again. Had the chance in the 9th. Couldn't do it. Well, he had a chance in the 8th to tie it up. He didn't do it that time. High 2-1-0. Low and in slider. Ripped the third. Biggs is there to make the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Broseph gives up a 1-out triple, but gets 2 strikeouts and a line out to get out of the jam. To the 11th we go. Still 2-2.
Now batting,
Here is
the
Jeff
second
Jumps, 1 for
baseman,
4 today.
Jeff Jumps.
Turns on that slider and rips it back up the middle. Jumps does. He gets the first hit against Rippon here on the 11th. See if the Hot Corners can rally.
Now batting, the designated
Burko
hitter,
up now, 3 for 4
Stu
today.
Burko.
He's juiced though, so the specialist doesn't
Ball
affect him.
inside.
Fastball way inside and almost hit him. 1-0. Fastball line to right over the leaping Manley, but it's foul. Fastball fouled off again, late, 1-2. Out of play.
Ball, that's inside.
Fastball inside, 2-2. Jumps goes. Fastball grounded to first. Manley has to tap the bag. Jumps gets second on the hit and run.
Now batting,
Now
the
Sportswood
first
up, 1 for
baseman,
4 with the double and an RBI. He came through in the first. Can he come through in the 11th?
That's inside.
Slider inside, almost hit him, 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Fastball outside, 2-0 the count now.
That's outside.
Fastball outside, 3-0.
Ball 4.
Fastball, he walked him, four pitches outside.
Now
Rippon is
batting,
tiring.
the
First and
left
second now
fielder,
for Alive.
Stan Alive.
He's got the opportunity. What can he do with it? Fastball swung through at 0-1. Rippon is definitely tired
No,
now.
that's high.
He's gassed. Closers are not meant to go more than 1 inning. They can go about 20 pitches and then they're done. 15 at mat. 15's safe. 20's pushing. 1-1. Fastball outside on the corner. 1-2 the count.
That's high.
Checked it. Almost went at it. 2-2. Fastball driven right center field. Going back is Rojas. He'll make the catch for the second out as Jumps will tag and go to third. Sportswood hangs on at first.
Now
Runners at the
batting,
corners for
the
Belter.
center
2 for
fielder,
4. Home run and a single and an RBI. Rippon is leaving. Rookie Geis Cherry. I remember them signing him. I was looking to sign him too, and they said, you know what, we want him. 4.26 ERA, whip near 2, C+. So he's a little bit better rated than Rippon, but he's not having as good of a year as Rippon. Rippon is on the hang for the loss if these runs score. Can the rookie get him out of it into the bottom half?
No, that's high.
Oh, he's a side armor too. Shit. All right, that was high. That fooled me. So we got a fastball, a changeup, and a curveball. Belter ready. Fastball caught the zone this time, 1-1. Fastball driven right field. Little back at the warning track. He catches it for the third out. Are you kidding me, game? I got my hopes up for nothing. Bottom 11, 2, 3, and 4 due up to face Broseph.
No.
Throwing away fastball outside for ball 1. Two-seamer on the inside corner, 1-1. Slider low, called a strike, 2-1. 1-2 the count now. Inside fastball, looked at it, 2-2. Not even close. Low and in, slider, low, full count. Peter fouled off, full count. Hank, what is wrong with
Take
you?
your base.
Oh, come on, Blue. That was a strike.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Wow.
Brock Manley.
God damn it. He's going to steal too, isn't he? He ain't running on the lefty. Second pitch is skied to left, Alive there. Makes a catch for the first out. I don't know you. Stop calling me.
Now batting,
Now Annabella Stokes up. 2 for 4 today. Had a triple her last time up. Scored the tying run.
Inside.
Fastball inside. 1-0.
Ball
Flatter low and
outside.
away for a ball. 2-0.
Ball
Four-seamer up.
outside.
Outside. Full 3-0 now. Two-seamer down the middle. Fouled off. Up and in four-seamer. Called a strike. Full count now. Slider low. Ripped into left center. Alive there to cut it off. It's going to be a base hit. Hamster thought about 3, but Alive holds him to 2. Single for Stokes. 2 hits. 2 runners on for Reeves. Drove in the go-ahead run in the 9th. Can he do it again here? All right, let me rephrase. Drove in the tying run in the 9th. Looking to win the game here in the 11th. Can he do it? Gross's first pitch fastball. First strike. On the way, two-seamer for a strike. 0-2. Slider low and in. Swung through it, strike 3. Reeves down on strikes. Broseph gets another one. 2 outs now. It's coming down to Nate Hankey, backup catcher. High and in heater for a strike. Throwing away slider. He was waiting on it. Leaping his bigs. It's over his glove. Live's got to come up throwing. Here's the throw to the plate. Hamster on his way. Throw just laid. And the Herbivores win in 11. 3-2. The Spoilers fuck the Hat Corners in the ass. 11th inning run on an RBI single by backup catcher Nate Hankey gives them the win. Kaiser goes to complete 9 innings, only gives up 2 runs, and gets a no decision. Broseph gets the loss in the 11th. Kaiser's your player of the game, but it's like, come on, guys. You had opportunities. Why didn't you convert? I don't know what it is, guys, but we just couldn't frickin' get out of our own way. Dang it. All right. So another loss sets up a final 2-game series against the Moose, who we're tied with, along with the Freebooters, for the division lead. We have the most wins at 9, but they have 8 and 4 losses. Jacks win against the Crocodons, lowering the gap to half a game, and then they lose their Crocodons 6-2. Freebooters and Pigs, Wild Pigs win. They're 9 and 5 now, tied with us. Freebooters fall out of the division lead. Freebooters win 10-5 against the Wild Pigs, so they come back. Beewolves and Heaters. Heaters need to win. Heaters lose 7-8 to the Beewolves, who have no mathematical chance of making the playoffs. Overdogs looking to make it more complicated, but the Crocs come back to win 6-5, and they finish at 11 and 5. And the Nemesis beat the Buzzards 6-3, putting them at 7 and 8. And the Heaters lose to the Wideloads at 4 and 2. So here's how the standings look. Sandcats have already clinched the Boss division. Crocodons have now also clinched the Monster division. They have a 3-game lead, and the Jacks only have 2 games. They cannot beat them. So we have 2 division champions crowned. Now comes the wild card race and the other 2 divisions. Platypi and Wideloads are 8 and 5, with the Heaters at 8 and 8. So if the Jacks lose their next 2 games, the Heaters could make the playoffs over them. That's key, because the 2 teams in front of them have 3 games left as well. So Jacks are still in the playoff hunt. Nemesis are also still in the playoff hunt if they win. If they lose, they're out. So Nemesis need to win their last game. Looking at the Epic division, the Platypi and Wideloads each at 8 and 5. I'm pretty sure they play each other at least once. So this is coming down to the wire for them. Beewolves are already mathematically eliminated. Grapplers are also going to be mathematically eliminated if they don't win all 3 of their games. If they win all 3 of their games, they have a chance. On our side, oh crap. Sirloins, Moonstars. Moonstars cannot make the playoffs. They're out. Blowfish are out, and Sawteeth are out. So they have nothing to play for at this point. Sirloins have a chance if they win both their games and the Moose lose. Actually, they can't even make the playoffs. Sirloins are out too. So really, only the Sandcats will make it from the Boss division. Our side, it's 4 teams playing for 3 spots. Division crown still up for grabs. We are at 9 and 5. Freebooters are 9 and 5. Wild Pigs are 9 and 6. And the Hot Moose, they're 8 and 4. We have a 3-way tie atop the division here with 2 games left for us, 2 games left for the Freebooters, and 3 left for the Moose. Actually, they have 4 left. We play them their first 2. We got their ace next time, Rhiannon Cannon. We got Tarak. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. Let's look around the league here. Buster Biggs replaced by the Beewolves by Jeffrey Owen. So their star outfielder is no longer on the team. Could we bring Buster on board? Maybe bring in a little extra power? Nah. That's basically our MO already. Walkman replaced on the Nemesis by Pip Evans because they're still trying to make a run at it. So let's see what they can do. Stagcleave loses some power. Alive drops 1 fielding. Axelson lowers to 5-2. I might sign her now. I mean, Belter did hit a home run, though, so probably not. Buck Swiner is replaced on the Moose by Charlie Pittman, so we will see Pittman next time. Oh. That's tough. That's tough, man. Oh, they're really making this interesting, guys. This couldn't have happened at a worse time. Now we got to play to win. We don't win, we might miss the playoffs. Coming down to the wire here, folks. We got a 2-game series against the Moose, which means a doubleheader next episode. This determines who makes the playoffs and who's sitting out watching from home. I'll see you all in the next episode. This is the Nasty One signing off.